Hey everyone, welcome back to the In3's podcast. My name is Thomas and I am here with Andres. Today we are going to go over the movie Rental Family, directed by Hikari, starring Brendan Fraiser. Slice of life movie. It was good. It was just like an anime type of movie. It made me feel like I think that's what I liked so much about it. I just love like nice slice of life types of movies. And it wasn't the commercial didn't give much away either about who will be like the starring cast, you know?
Yeah, you can definitely just watch the trailer and not get fucking spoiled.
Yeah, that's awesome. When a whole movie just spoils the whole movie to you in the trailer. But now you didn't even see some of like the main side characters, like the old man.
Yeah.
And then the movie starts off with some guy, just trying to live his glory days, even though he's old as fuck already. But he's just like trying to live up to what he once was, or like he came. It's pretty obvious that he came to Japan trying to like be something, and at first he had like I guess not a big role, but just something that was like wildly pop culture-ish, like the toothpaste shit is, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what
like,
he said. Like he like came to Japan, he got that toothpaste commercial, I guess you hit a string of those, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if you get put in an ad, like you just hit them for years, you know what I mean? But like it didn't like lead to anything.
Yeah, it didn't clout him up the way he wanted to. So now, and you never really find out why he gets stuck in Japan or why he stays, but he just stayed for some reason. Like he didn't go back to. I guess later he.
I think it's just like life, you just get stuck in a mode and you just,
Or maybe he's like, it's like
out.
different, and it's like maybe he thought he didn't have as much competition, because he's like a fairly tall. I guess most people be tall, but like fairly tall white guy in Japan, and there's not much competition when it comes to that role over there. But who knows? And then immediately you get hit with him going to like auditions and stuff, just trying to.
Yeah, he gets like the audition and like shows up late too. That's like the worst.
Yeah, that's. He's like, yo, you got like. He's like trying to take the train on time, and then he immediately misses it. I was like, whoa, and then he just gets. It's crazy because he auditioned for the part, and it's just like, it must be insane to like go into a place and then just like immediately see your competition. Like I feel like that's the biggest thing for like, I guess I never thought about it that hard for like actors and stuff, but like just show up to a place and you're just looking at your competition like that in the eye.
But like, he dabs them up, I think that's like what it is. Like you just know the same guys just going to the same fucking auditions like over and over again.
It's just like the
you're
same
like, what up,
10
dude?
dudes, 5 dudes that, especially like for like I guess for like his niche role as like this like white guy in like Japan, Yeah. So they like just recycle the same fucking dudes over and over again. And he just dabs them up. He's like, "Yo, bro."
Yeah, I like the way it was shot. Like when he did the interview, like it didn't even go in. Like
it was just like from the door,
and you could just see him just eat shit. It was like quick.
And immediately, it's like it felt like the interview, like the casting or whatever it's called, the casting call, right? Or something like that. It just lasts for like a few minutes, and they're like, "We'll get back to you." Hell no. It did not seem like they were gonna get back to his ass.
Hell no.
And then immediately, like he wakes up, and then, is that when we first meet the what are they called? I guess like a hooker, prostitute. Do we meet her there or no? There's a little bit further.
I think it's a little bit further.
Yeah, but that'll be further. But like he like goes, he goes home, and then like the next day he just wakes up from a call from his agent. They're like, "Yo, I got a call for you. You have to be sad American," and it just kind of like reflects.
Show up.
It just kind of reflects as to like what kind of man he is. He's just like a sad American stuck in Japan. I don't even say stuck. Like I don't.
He's not stuck.
It's like the whole thing. It's like he's not stuck and he's not forced to be there, but he is just like the sad American in a foreign country for some reason. I guess he'd be a sad American.
He's just existing,
anyways,
I guess. It's like that thing. He's just like, all right.
He's just
playing it out.
Live his life day by day. Go. And then he goes. He's late again, which is
like a funeral.
It's like so good.
You don't know what it is.
Like he's like they just told him, "Oh, just go and dress nice or whatever." Play a sad American for a funeral, and he gets there and he's like late as fuck compared to everyone else. Like he's like everyone's already like
locked in crying. Yeah.
Yeah, like he walks into like mid funeral. This guy just like fucking laying in his fucking casket.
Yeah, and then just like, I remember our first kiss.
Yeah.
On the schoolyard, and you're like, what the fuck? You're like, oh shit, this is like a real funeral. Like, what the fuck, It doesn't say it like it's like I don't know.
Yeah, nothing's explained.
Yeah, like nothing's explained. You're like, all right, and then he sits down, and then the guy in the casket like turns and starts like crying.
Yeah, he's just like looking around
like,
at everyone.
Oh shit!
He's just like, oh my god, and everyone just like is locked in crying. I'm like, what? And he like freaks the fuck out. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, that guy's moving.
I was fire. Immediately made me laugh. I was like, oh shit. And he got there late, so he had no context. That was the best part. And then immediately they walk out, and then like he meets the guy. He's like, yo, was any of that real? He's like, it was to him. Which is kind of like sets up like the whole movie or I guess the whole rental family bit where like, it's real to the guy performing or the guy like experiencing that.
Yeah.
And then he goes back inside and he's like, yeah, you better get out. There's like another one coming. And he's just like, for some reason, he like, it kind of sets up like the whole sad American. He just like goes in there and his boss or the boss dude, I forgot his name already. But
I was not going to remember these people's names.
Yeah. I only remember the girl, Aiko is the main,
yeah. I don't even remember Brendan Fraser's fucking character's name.
Well, he had a bunch of names, but I think his real name was Philip Flanagan.
Yeah, it was Philip.
Philip Flanagan. I think that was like his real name. I know his first name was Philip.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
and
like
I'm pretty sure his last name was like Flanagan or something like that. And I don't think that's one of the actor names that he played. And he goes back and then he lays down in it because he like the boss dude told him is like, yo, like, it's like it was real to him and it made him feel like he really mattered. That was like the whole point of it. And then he just goes and lays in it. I'm like, oh shit, you sadder than shit.
Yeah.
He's like depressed as hell.
Just to see how it feels.
Just to see how it feels to be mattered. And he like barely fucking fits in it because he's like this big old fucking fat white guy.
Yeah. Go.
And he's like, I'm docking your pay.
Showing up late.
Yeah, showing up late. And then it kind of just like transitions into.
Yeah, he's like, come through my store, or my business.
Yeah.
Talk about business, And
then he baits the fuck out of him. He like shows up and he's like explains what we do. The whole point of the movie, Rental Families, as it's called, that's what the business is called anywhere where like he starts working, where they essentially just rent someone.
And for like any occasion.
For anything. And like they have different services you learn later on, like the apology services, and like they can set up like different things for you, like a friend or like a parent, shit like that. And it's just like insane. But like their most popular service is apology services, where you just play like you pretty much play like the culprit of something, essentially. Like no matter what it is, cheating on your spouse. That's the example we see, but I was trying to think of like what other apology services there would be.
No,
like,
well,
besides mistress.
I have heard like like the where you have to go like you quit your job and you have to like go apologize and they'll like send like somebody like to do it for them. This is like a thing. Like it's kind of weird because we just like, all right, I'm quitting.
Yeah, what? I mean? They have to like apologize for quitting?
Yeah, I guess it's like I don't know. It's also
like a
different
Japan
there.
Thing.
Yeah.
You just have to like they're like so focused on like apologizing and shit for everything. Dude, when you quit something here in the States, it's like, oh yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, you're not gonna pay me? I'm going fucking home. I guess it's because we work in like a different kind of market. We don't work like white collar jobs. So I don't really know what that's like the culture there is for quitting. But like for us, for like the blue collar stuff, it's just like, oh, you don't fuck with me? Okay. Bye, and then you just fucking leave that same day. You don't even say anything. You just don't come back, again, or you just don't come back the fucking next day. And they're like, "Where you at?" And don't answer them. Yeah, that shit's crazy. And then he baits him because he's like, "Oh yeah, you win that too. When was the last big thing you had? That toothpaste commercial." He's like immediately baits him. I'm like,
yeah, shames his ass.
Yeah, he's just like makes him feel bad for like not being.
He's like, I bet you got a lot of roles.
Yeah,
after that.
He's
hell
like,
no.
He's just fucking. Oh yeah, and like immediately, one of the scenes was like immediately like after that he like fucking. He's just like on a play maybe. It doesn't explain it, but he's just like in that fucking tree costume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't explain it. And it's for like just a one shot.
Yeah.
And he's just like in a fucking tree costume, like chilling, sitting down all weird on a fucking chair because of the
like
costume. waiting for his turn. I don't fucking know, but that's
Yeah.
what makes him decide to like go like check out this fucking dude's business because he's like, damn, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And then the guy immediately fucking rage baits his ass. Go.
Yeah, you just see the pain in his fucking dick.
Yeah, he's just like fucking. He's just trying.
He has to sit there and just fucking take that shit.
Yeah.
The worst part.
He just has to like be okay, like
Belittled like
and
that.
and it works.
It works, yeah.
Yeah, that's the best
Shit.
part that it fucking
That's
works.
one of those things like, oh shit. Yeah, he wasn't doing shit anyways. You
Yeah.
know?
And then classic, you already know at some point he was like gonna get something, but not then.
From the setup, you really know everything's gonna go bad.
Yeah, immediately as soon as you get
Like,
into the movie, you
fuck.
know that it's just like at some point it's all gonna go to shit. All of
Especially
it.
after like the first one, right? With like the wedding and shit like that.
Oh yeah, that's the first thing.
That's like the first one.
The
And it's,
first
like, the
official
most
one besides
extreme, like,
the.
shit.
Yeah, it's like crazy. Like,
Like,
he's just like
goddamn.
he's like, wait, you're gonna. He's like, okay, so he accepts the job. He's like, what's my first kid? He's like, you're gonna get married.
Even the girl, like the main chick, she's like starts glitching.
Yeah,
She's like, what the fuck?
She's like, he literally just started 2 seconds ago. What the fuck you mean? He's an actor. He knows what he's doing, don't you?
He
Mates?
don't.
No, he was not ready for that at all. And at first, it's kind of funny because he's just like, he's super wary about it. Like, he's like, dude, should we be fucking with people's emotions like this? Like, he's so like scared of that.
Yeah,
And to be fair, he is right. Like the whole movie.
yeah, that
he's
is like
right.
the first
Yeah.
thought. Like,
He's like, should I be like really doing this? Because aren't I just fucking with people's lives?
and then
Like,
he's like, we move different here.
Yeah.
That's just like the response is like, we're different over here.
He's like, we're doing it. It's classic. We're doing this for the right reasons.
Yeah, he's just like, there's no therapy. You can't talk to anybody about your shit. So
Yeah, it's like, it's just like a, like I won't even say what it's called, but like a non-American thing, you know, or like non-American in Europe thing, where like therapy's like not maybe not even non-Europe, but like just like therapy's like not an option for like.
well, it's like
a
crazy
lot of
because
different
obviously like
places.
therapy over here is just barely getting started. Like in the grand scheme, it's like, like I grew up just bottling up my shit. You know what I mean? Like just bottle that shit up.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
But like they didn't progress. Like
Yeah.
over there, they didn't. They're still just like, okay, you
no,
gotta
but
bottle that
I'm
shit
saying
up.
it more like for us, you know, like not like non-white people, pretty much. Like we like our cultures are still so based around like, oh, that shit's for like pussies. Like you don't if you go to therapy, it's because you're straight bitch. And that's how it still is. It still is back in Mexico, and it's like that in like
Yeah.
a lot of places, especially like these places that like are very kind of centered around like
Yeah, no, because he says it's
like-
different
like-
over there, but like not really.
No.
Like it still is kind of like weird to go to the therapist like here. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people like only like one person. That goes
yeah.
to the therapist.
I only know 2 or 3 that do it like consistently, and like take medicine and shit. But for everything else, it's like, especially like you can argue this or not, whatever. But like, especially like as a guy, like you're, especially us, like we were taught to like you gotta just bottle all that shit up and just rock with it,
Yeah,
Just-
just live your life.
and then just blow up and become a drunk alcoholic
Exactly.
when you're an
It'll
adult.
come out sometime, like
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
worst way.
Yeah, literally. That's how it always happens. It just comes out in the worst way possible. Or you start tweaking in your 40s and cause a midlife
Yeah.
crisis. That's always how it happens. And then I forgot where we were in the movie.
Well, he was telling him, he's just like, why, aren't you like fucking with people's lives? And he's like,
He's like, nah, we
nah.
moved.
Yeah, he's like, it's different here.
And then he gets him to like agree. He
He's
gets him to
alright,
agree to do it. Like,
Like, what the fuck does he know?
Yeah,
Too,
exactly.
I was like, all right, fuck
He's
it.
like, oh yeah, fuck it, let's just go, and then I'll just
It's crazy because this sounds like some cartoon shit. Like,
Yeah.
this would be like the last option is to like hire like somebody to play like your dad.
Yeah,
Or so-
literally.
Like that sounds like the
or
last.
like the last, or
fucking-
like hire this random dude so you can like get married to
Yeah.
someone, and then have like, because he wanted him specifically because he's a white dude, so like he wanted him to like marry this Asian chick, so the Asian chick has like a good reason to move to like, I'm assuming a more progressive country. That's why they pick Canada.
Yeah.
Like, so that way they like, even they can, because later you find out that like, so he's gonna marry this girl and he's setting up the wedding. He's like learning his lines. He's like, just remember everything good, and he meets like the girl that he's gonna marry, and he goes through, and like right before he's gonna get married, like 10 minutes before, he starts freaking the fuck out. He's like, bro, I shouldn't be fucking with people's lives like this. And then
Yeah.
like they just fucking go searching for his ass, and he's just hiding the whole time. And he's just hiding from them. Aiko finds him in the bathroom in the stall, and he's like, bro, I can't do this, bro. I can't do. He's just fucking straight.
I'm new to this, bro.
He's straight.
I'm new to this, bro.
He's fucking straight tweaking in the fucking bathroom, man. He's just like, I can't fucking do this. And she's like, lock in.
Lock the fuck in.
Her reasoning makes, like, kind of convinces him and the audience. I think.
Convinces us. We're
Yeah,
like, all right.
it convinces him and the audience that, like, you know, like, we're like, you know, if you don't, because he already said yes, so now if he doesn't go through this, now he's just gonna fuck everything up for everyone. Like, not only is like the family gonna be like, yo, what the fuck happened to your husband? Like, where is he? Like, what the fuck? And then the girl who paid for the service is like, now she's completely fucked because now she can't go through her plan. You still don't know why she's doing it at this point. You just know that, you know, you're just marrying this girl so she can move to Canada for some fucking reason. And he's playing like some, what is like a tech bro from Canada, pretty much. That's what he's supposed to be. Or like an executive or some shit. And he goes through the wedding. It's nice. They're doing like, it's kind of nice seeing kind of like what traditional marriages is like. Like, there's different traditions that go into marriages, you know, like I know Jewish people like break the glass. Like, I know they like stomp on like a glass bottle. I think it was like back in when slavery was still around, black people would jump over like a broom and stuff like that to like what's the word? Consummate their marriage or whatever it is.
Sounds right.
And it was interesting to see the Japanese one where it's like, you know, they do like the little sake thing. They dip it back and forth. I was like, okay, that's interesting. And I was like, I've never seen that one because I don't know much about how they do Japanese marriages. And it was just interesting to see how like they don't like, or in America they like kiss and stuff, you know, like, oh, you may kiss the bride, you say your vows. I guess that's like an American thing, but I guess Hispanics do like that now too, but maybe it used to be different, but it's kind of the same shit for both of us now. And it was interesting to see because they don't kiss at all. Like, they just do like the straight, like the sake thing, and like, it's so formal, and like
it's crazy.
There's like it feels like there's no emotion at like the whole. You only get emotion that towards like after the whole like process is done, but like it just feels like it is strictly business for him, but like at the same time, like the whole thing just seems like strictly business. Like, oh, like you're consummating your marriage, whatever the word is, and it's like all like super formal. Everyone's like in certain positions. Everyone's like in this tiny room. Like, even the guy who's like getting like promoting their marriage is like, he's just like reciting shit, and then they do the whole marriage thing, and then after, when the wedding is like done, like her dad is like straight, he's like, oh, welcome to the family, like, and all that shit. I just he's in an accent, he's just like, welcome to the family, and
he dabs him up, and you're like, damn, bro. It's also like, dude, there's some good that was done here, you know?
Yeah, like, it makes him feel better about it.
Damn, this is kind of fucked up because he ain't never gonna see that man again.
Yeah, he's not.
There's also that. Like, the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, bro, like, what are the
whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, what? I'm thinking, like, the whole time I'm thinking, like, what if he runs into these people again? Like, there's no way this guy's, like, there's no way he's just gonna forget that he married his fucking daughter, you know? Like, that's his daughter. Like, no way he's gonna forget, like, this big ass white dude's face from Canada. And like, because I don't know how much people travel in between regions in Japan, because I know that where he was at was specifically further away from where he lives. But there's no way that like there's no way they didn't take pictures, or maybe they don't, but there's no way they didn't take pictures and like do shit with them. And like, no one from their family ever run into him because he's still actively living in Japan.
Yeah, I wonder if they do like a not home turf kind of thing.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I just imagine that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, they can't like be doing that shit like in their own like home
where
turf.
They live. Yeah,
because it would just be crazy. Like,
you just run into your father-in-law. He's like, "Why are you in Japan?"
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
And that's a whole. I was thinking for that for like everyone. Like, how are you not gonna run into these fucking people?
The same thing with the girl, dude, the little girl. I was like, dude, how are you not gonna just like see her like as you exist?
Yeah, like your day to day going to work or whatever. Like, it's fucking insane. I guess as a little girl, a little girl's not gonna be out by herself, you know, doing shit.
Yeah. And
most adults do shit when kids are at school. You know, they're celebrating his father-in-law, his quotation mark father-in-law is like super happy for him, and like. You finally get the reveal as to why she like felt like she needed to do this, because she's a lesbian, she's gay, and like it makes a lot of sense. I guess over there it's like,
Yeah.
well, I just at least recently found this out. Like they don't like legal same sex marriage isn't even a thing over there. Like you can't even do it if you wanted to. I know it's like it's crazy to think because you know what we see it a lot more here in the States, but like um in America it's only been a thing for like 10 years. Like 2020, like 2015, 2014 is when it became like
It was
legalized.
2013.
2013 is
13.
became legalized is like 12 years ago now. So it's like for me it's a lot of my life because I'm 26, so I was still a teenager when that shit happened. So you know it's like oh, it's been around for forever for me, you know. But relatively to like time, it's been around for like nothing, and like
Yeah.
in a lot of other places, especially in like Japan and stuff. Like I'm assuming, you know, they still don't fuck with the gays like that at all, like whatsoever. So like she like the the wife, his wife, the girl that he gets married to, you find out that she's like they're sitting in the hotel room. I'm assuming they were escorted into that hotel room
Yeah.
together, you know, and everyone said their final goodbyes and set up like their nice honeymoon bedroom and all that shit. And then someone knocks, he's like, "Oh, what a nice wedding, what a nice place you have." And he's like, "Yeah, thank you." And then someone knocks, and then it's a girl, and then she comes in, and he knows her name. So you already he already knows why she's doing it, but that's when the audience finds out that the whole reason she's doing it is because she's a gay and she wants to run away with this woman that she loves.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like, oh, like it kind of also reinforces like the whole thing where like, oh, like this is all for the good cause, you know.
Yeah,
like
there's
this,
some good that can be
yeah,
done
like you know, like because it even explains in the movie, like you know, like her family's happy with her now, you know, like they're not gonna be suspicious, they're not gonna like be upset that she moved away, because you know she moved away from marriage and stuff. But now she gets so her family's like content and happy with the situation.
Yeah, they wanted that traditional
Yeah,
like wedding experience, and like she was able to give that to her
Yeah.
parents and have her cake too.
and yeah, exactly.
Type shit.
And then she just gets to run away with her girlfriend or wife, I guess, because they
Yeah.
see you see them at the end putting the rings on another. So
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot of shots like from windows. Like,
Yeah.
it zooms out from the
yeah,
like,
he
the
moves
house,
out,
it's,
and that's
like,
where you
looking
see
in.
them put in the window. Even when he like first goes to his home, you know, and he just like sits on his like I forget how small like Japanese places are. Like his whole house is like a studio pretty much,
Yeah.
and he just goes to his fucking like one of the reoccurring shots is like him like
On his balcony,
on his
looking,
balcony.
looking at other people and like their lives and shit like that. You know, like everybody's in their own like world. You know.
And how like I think that's like a thing. Maybe that happens a lot more in like these like super condensed cities where like everyone because like where we live in like the suburbs and stuff, like things are definitely spread apart by like connections and like wealth disparity and stuff like that. Like that's like a big thing in like America, like poor neighborhoods exist and stuff. But like I'm sure poor neighborhoods exist over there, but like over there, no matter your profession, like everyone's kind of in the same general area. Like no matter what you do, because like there's just like the majority of like people like across from him is just like from all different types of lives, and I feel like you don't see that at all over
Yeah.
here. Like you know, like a married couple, like
Old lonely dude.
yeah, an old lonely dude, and then like I think one of them's like a sex worker. You
Yep.
know, that shit don't happen here. Not like that, anyways. I don't think. And Buzz is like a reoccurring shot, and then he gets the task to like become the little girl's father, Mia. I remember her name.
Yeah, I think you get the montage. I think first, right? When he's on his like.
Locks in.
Yeah, you know, he's just like doing he's like a montage of him just like doing like other little like little jobs, you know. He's like hanging out with the dude, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I think that happens after he meets Mia.
Oh, I thought it was like
No, I think it's he.
I thought it was
meets
like
Mia,
a lead up. Like,
You know, he meets Mia, he meets the dude, and he meets that dude, and then he has like those three are like his recurring clients pretty much, and it's just like a montage of them doing stuff with him with them. So with Mia, the dude, the younger dude, or not the younger, but like mid like 30s dude, and then the old man with the. I'm sure that is actually the dude who like is that famous actor. I just don't know much about
Yeah, I don't
Japanese
know.
actors, so I couldn't
he
tell
looks
you.
familiar though. for
Yeah,
sure.
like I feel like I've seen his
I've
face.
seen
before.
that old Asian face before.
Yeah, and like I'm sure that is actually the dude. He's playing like himself, pretty much. You
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I'm sure that's like the case here. He's just like playing himself. And then like I think the one best interesting thing you don't see from the trailer at all is when he gets to meet the older dude. Like
Yeah.
he's just like his
It's
sister.
a good chunk, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, he's like a big part of the movie. honestly the
Straight up.
best part. Honestly, I fucked with the whole kid shit, you know, and like it's just gonna go to shit at some point. But like,
Yeah, like when you're watching all these, you're like, okay, like the two. It's weird because like there's like the little sub stories, but like the main two is literally like the daughter and the old guy,
yeah, literally.
which is interesting. They don't even like. I don't remember seeing the old guy.
I don't
in the
remember even the
trailer.
trailer. I only ever saw like one of the trailers, and then like the one that would show up on TikTok every now and
Yeah.
then. But the TikTok always it's always short, and it's always like the little girl or the stupid toothpaste commercial.
Yeah, you get the toothpaste, but
Yeah.
it's funny because they just like show that commercial like instantly.
Yeah, it's
Like
literally in
within
the
like
beginning.
the first like 30 minutes. I
It's
think.
when he's talking to the one dude, and he's like, "Yeah, you did that toothpaste commercial,
Yeah.
right?" And it just plays it, and then like, yeah, and you meet this old man. Well, you find out that like his daughter's the one that hires you, the rental family, to pretty much like he's supposed to be. It's so funny because he's just supposed to be like this interviewer, but he just starts hanging out with him like
Yeah.
the whole time. But he's just supposed to be like this guy who wants to interview like this famous old actor who's like kind of not done stuff for a long time, but but he was really really famous for like a long time. I'm trying to think of like an example of that like today. Like I guess it's like the Bruce Willis what's happening to him. He was a famous actor for a long time, and then like it's just like the dementia is a cooked ass thing to have.
Yeah.
And
yeah, 'cause he has like Alzheimer's or some shit.
yeah, and he's
losing
just
his mind.
like every now and then we say in Spanish "se le va la chiva," like he just starts like loses his mind. Like every now and then he just locks out instead of locking in.
He said unlocks
Yeah.
from
Like-
reality. He's like, where am I?
Yeah, he's like, "Who are you?" Oh. I kind of lost where I was in the movie, but I'm just gonna talk about
Yeah, I
how he
think-
starts meeting with Mia and the old man.
Yeah, it kind of all kind of blurs together right
Yeah.
now. Like you get
And
the
then, like-
setup, and then it all is like a montage almost.
Yeah.
Like shit.
And you meet Mia. Her full name, I think, is Natsumi or something. It's some.
I don't know.
She has like a Japanese name, but she goes by like an American name. She goes by Mia, or not American, but like it sounds like,
Yeah.
it sounds not Japanese, pretty much. It's just Mia.
Yeah.
And she like meets her, and he's like, "Oh, you're supposed to play this girl's dad." He's like, "What?"
Yeah, that's what's weird because you get like the, go interview this old guy and go like be this dude's friend. They're not like, okay, you can see like it helps people, but it's not like pretend to be this fucking like you're getting married.
Yeah.
This is like on that extent. Like it's crazy because like there's like, oh, just interview this old guy and then like be friends with this guy, and then it's like, all right, we'll be this fucking little girl's dad. Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like
it's just like
to, like
the
just, like,
extremes.
yeah, like
Yeah.
two fucking extremes. Like it's just crazy.
Off the bat, he's like, "Oh, you're a good actor," and he's just like supposed to play the extremes, and like
Like what the fuck?
I don't understand. Like even he questions it at the beginning, and then it turns out he was right the whole time. Like he's like, "Why don't we just tell the little girl the truth? That we're just trying to get into school, and she has a better chance of getting into school." If her dad, it's so weird that it's so
Yeah,
like that. He even questions. He's like, "What's like single mothers can't get into school?" But I guess not. Like
It's just so
it's
weird.
so traditional over there. Like it is insane. Like that's what the movie's supposed to show. How like everything's just like so like traditional and so set in stone and conservative. Like everyone's just like so like in their ways, and no one tries to change it. Everyone just kind of follows.
Yeah, you rather just fucking hire a guy to
Yeah,
be the
you
little
would
girl's
rather
dad.
spend your fucking like money that you earn to hire to be your pretend husband and a pretend dad
Like
than
that
like
shit is
try
crazy.
to try to apply for a school being a single mother. But it's just like at the same time, it's like she probably has no options because they see like the single mother and they're like, "Oh, you can't raise a girl properly by her having no father figure in her life." And it's just like the craziest thing ever. It's like, bro, people come out good and well and exceptional no matter how many parents they have or no parents. Some
Yeah.
people don't even get the one. Some people get the fucking 0.
Yeah, that's the thing that's like crazy. It
Yeah.
just seems just insane.
Yeah, like it's like
this is our last option. This is our option.
this
Like,
is the first option. That is
Yeah.
the last one. It's just like,
Yeah.
all right, we can't. Nah, fuck applying as a single mother. We need the fake dad.
yeah, and they have that service. Like what the?
And it
fuck?
exists. It's like, dude, if you in Japan, if you can think about a service, they probably have that shit, man. And
Yeah.
it's fucking insane. It's like we were kind of memeing the whole time about like how this the manga anime Rent a Girlfriend. It's just like this dude just trying to fucking get it. Like he has a rent a girlfriend. He rents a fucking girlfriend, and then the whole time he's like trying to become this girl's actual girlfriend, and then like I've stopped reading because it was just like leading on forever. Because the whole time he has another girl who's trying to hop on his dick, and he won't because he's like he wants this girl who like her whole job is to pretend to be like these old men's girlfriend or not. Old men, like older men. Like she's just like her whole job is just to be like these older men's girlfriend, and then the whole time he has like because they're in college. So like no, she's not a teenager. They're in college, and then the whole time he has like this slightly younger girl. I don't know if she's 18 yet. She might be 17, but like the whole time he has like this other girl. I know you haven't read or seen Rent a Girlfriend. I read it to like chapter 200 and then it fucking
God damn.
I read a lot of it because it was
Thought
good.
It was gonna get better.
It was good at the beginning. Like it was good. I was like, okay, I see the plot. And you know,
At
then
least
they
you read fast shit.
and then they purposely like make like the younger girl annoying, you know, on purpose. So like that way that like she's less appealing. But bro, I stopped reading it. I don't remember why. I just know that it just got fucking too much. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Cause like he's just like I stopped reading it when the reason she became a regular girlfriend is because she wants to be an actress. So she's pretending to be these guys' like girlfriend. And she wants to make a movie, a classic. She wants to be in a movie before her grandmother dies. Literally classic, like fucking Japanese manga shit. And because I want to do this for before my grandma dies. There's always a grandparent.
Well, even in the movie, you know, she wanted to give them the fake marriage, give the mom and dad the fake marriage, the chick in the beginning. You know?
Yeah, and it's
like shit like that. It's like you always have to do it just before they die, like or like, you know, like just some random shit like that.
And then like and then the whole time he like raises a ton of money to like do this for her and like her like be starring in a movie and everything, and then she just goes back to like doing her fucking Rent a Girlfriend job, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I stopped reading it, and then I find out like years later, like this chapter came out this year, I think, where like he finally like confesses to her, and she's like, no, I like my job too much. I'm like, what the fuck? All that for nothing. He should have just gone with the younger girl that was just trying to get on his dick the whole time. So I just went on a rant there, but it reminds me of that, like how you can just buy like weird services like that in Japan. Like I've never even heard of anything like that here. Like the weirdest service you can buy here is like, oh, you can buy like a prostitute or a hooker, you know, but that's about as weird as it gets here. And in the movie, you see that too. Like,
yeah, he's just like, all right. It's crazy because like the movie's like PG-13 too, and it's just like, all right, yeah, this guy's at a fucking whorehouse or some shit. But it's actually not like a weird kind of thing. It's just like
there's nothing sexual. They're just like talking the whole time. Every time we see the sex worker that he visits constantly because he goes to the same one. You know, he's like a regular for her, and I think he only goes to her. I guess that's how it is over there, you know? Like, you kind of build a connection, and, like, it seems like they have a connection. It's so weird,
yeah,
you know?
It's
like,
just weird. Yeah, because you really know it's post-nut, you know? Yeah. So they're just, like, chilling and, like, talking. I'm like, what?
He's like, and since it's your... What was his birthday?
Oh, it's your honeymoon.
Oh, yeah, since it's your honeymoon. Yeah, it's right after. He goes after the whole fucking marriage thing. Like more time. And he's just, like, talking to her, and he's like, oh, man, our time's already up. He's like, since it's your honeymoon, you get 10 more minutes. I'm like, shit. And it's like... I think my favorite part about the movie, and I've never been to Japan. I'd like to go at some point, you know, just to kind of see like what all the hoopla's about, you know, because everyone goes and everyone talks about it. And I like a lot of the media, you know. I've been reading manga since I was a fucking kid. But like, it's just crazy kind of seeing like they don't fuck with gay people, but they're cool with having like sex work everywhere, you know. Like it's just like it's just insane that people just like neither are wrong. You know, and everyone's entitled to do whatever the fuck they want with their life and their bodies, but they're totally cool with one, but not cool at all with the other one. Even though one of them like you see less and it affects you like none whatsoever. Well, neither of them do. Neither of them do anything to you if you don't interact with it. It's just like crazy to like see how it is over there. That like, oh, they're cool with this, but not with that.
Yeah, it's just weird to like just see how they're so like formal and like the way they present themselves, you know, and shit like that. And then like, if you know anything about like Japanese media, they're just like depraved sex, like
literally
the worst shit ever you can think of. Like they put in their media.
How we were talking about like,
so I'm like, what the
he
fuck?
Becomes
the
like
contrast is crazy.
He becomes this dude's friend who he's just playing games with at his house at first, and then he starts taking the dude out to places, and he takes him to like, I don't even know what I'm sure there's a name for them. I don't know what they're called, but it's like a show where like there's essentially like one sex worker and she's doing like a performative dance, but like naked. And like
Like it would be like a strip club, but it's just like it
which
seems
one? It's just one, and she's like performing on a stage.
yeah.
I don't. There's a word for it, and I'm sure there's. I've heard it before, and I'm sure, but like it's such like a weird thing because like I already understand how sex work works, and like how they have like the brothels and stuff. That's where it goes to, but like that specifically, I've seen it before in Japanese media, but like I've never seen anything like that anywhere outside of Japan, where like it's like one girl performing, and there's just like a fucking shit ton of dudes just watching this girl like show her like titties and her vagina and everything. Like it's just like, and everyone's just like, huh.
Yeah,
very
just
interesting.
The classic businessman just sitting there at lunch, absorbing
at lunch,
absorbing that.
He's just like watching this girl perform, and all the girls are like, "Ah, yes." All the guys around her are like, "Ah, yes."
Just no emotion too, like
yeah, or they're like, "Oh
like,
yes,
so,
this is real art." Like what?
I don't even know what the fuck. That shit's just weird as fuck.
Yeah, I think it's weird. Me personally, I would never attend, but I know that's like the men there are like so depraved, or I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's just
so that you can't express yourself in like normal life, so it's just like you just go for these fucking extremes.
yeah, and like how they just like love seeing like fucking octopus fuck things, like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're just like, if you know anything about like their fucking media, it's just like movies too. It's like the most like depraved, crazy shit. Like we got some fuck shit too, but
yeah.
like.
But like, no, I've definitely seen.
Like it's just weird seeing how formal it is, and then like all their art and media is like there's a lot of just like crazy shit. Like what? Like you can see like okay, this is pent up. Like they're letting it all rip.
They've been
art.
holding it in their whole life.
Yeah, they're letting it rip in the art because he can't. Like,
I guess he's a neat, right? That's what that
yeah
guy would be a neat.
Yeah, and he like makes him. He's like
he
cleans
gets
up his
into
house
like
and shit like that.
and stuff. Yeah.
So you see some of that good.
Yeah, and that's when.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like small scale stuff, I'm like, okay, I can see the good.
Yeah.
But then just like be this fucking
little girl's dad.
Yeah, I was like, what?
And
this
like,
could, and you really know, like he knows it. We all know it, and except for the guy that owns the company, doesn't like this could only end up bad.
Yeah,
like,
he doesn't
100%.
realize there's no good way this ends.
Yeah,
like because the little girl gets too attached, he gets too. All of them happen, but like. The little girl gets too attached. He gets too attached. The mother gets fucking angry. The school. The only one that didn't happen is school finds out that she was lying the whole time. And that's like, I don't know how they don't consider this. Because like if the school finds out that he's not her real dad and they're just faking the whole thing, I feel like that's like the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Because like that's worse than just being a fucking single mother. Like 100%, like just lying to this fucking school so you can so your daughter can get into a good program,
it's just a crazy ass setup. Like,
oh yeah, and then it kind of shows how like their school system is over there. It's so.
I guess I don't know. We don't know. I've never been to a private school, so I don't know how it is to.
No, but that's just how
like
their school system
money,
is. No, their school system over there, how it works, mainly because of all the.
Yeah, check the little kid's vertical leap.
Yeah, it's like everything's like test based. Like it's weird that everything's test based. It's like the worst ways to calculate kids' like intelligence because not everyone's good at writing. Kids have dyslexia. Like not everyone can be book smart. That's just not a humanity thing. Like that's just not gonna work out for everybody. Not everyone can memorize shit. Not everyone can do math and shit like that super easy. But that's just how they do everything over there. Like everything's like test based. So like if you want to get into a good school, like because kids start practicing to like go to good schools in junior high. So like a kid, you have to if you want. So there are public schools where it's like, oh, that's like the bottom barrel of like, oh, there's like, oh, you're not smart. This is where you're fucking going. But like there's so many like they have prep schools for fucking junior high, so you can take a junior high test and go to a junior high, and then in junior high you go to junior high, and then after school you go to a prep school. So you go to school for like all day for like 3 years, and then you go and then you take a test, you go into a good high school, and then you do that all over again, but for college. And then for college it's like it's the same thing. It's so weird. Like everything over there is like test based, and like they really give a fuck about education over there, which is good, but it's just like,
yeah, Brendan Fraser's like, can't she just be a kid? And she's
yeah.
like, no.
No, literally,
like,
no. She has to get into the best fucking school, and it's such a status
like
thing. They care so much about status over there. I think most people care about status. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's just like a human thing. I think me personally, I don't give a fuck about status. I don't think Andres does either. Um, but it's like it's such like a weird human like thing that you have to feel superior to other people. Like that's just such a fucking thing.
I just walk right past you with my AirPods.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm not a brokey.
Yeah, just to know you're not a fucking brokey. Like, oh my god, it is such like a fucking. It's not. Yeah, not
it's weird. Like you have the same reaction as Brendan Fraser. You're like, what the fuck? Just let her be a kid. Like
just let this girl just let this girl be a fucking little girl.
Yeah,
like,
he's
what?
like, you need to be the dad to this little girl, and he's just like, what? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then he starts.
So she can get into a school. Like it's like crazy.
What? So she can get into like a good school, and over there they have like a lot of the good schools are like all girls or all boys. You know, like that's just how it is over there. And then like he's like, okay, you know, fuck yeah, I'm gonna be this little white girl's
his job. It's his job, you know.
It's his job. He's like, okay, fine, you know, my job. I'm gonna be
dad.
He's like, I'm gonna be this little girl's fucking father.
For 3 weeks.
For 3 weeks, yeah. Like it's like, and he has to like, and then the thing, the mother's like, you gotta convince her that you're her real fucking dad. And I'm like, dude, the whole time, like,
what? And then she's like, unlock.
Yeah.
Like, but
at the end.
Yeah, she's like, all right.
And it's just like. And then like he first meets her and she's like, I fucking hate your ass.
Yeah, he has to chase her.
Yeah, he has to chase her and she's like, I know him. I know her. I know who she is. And then though, like, of course the first couple meetings are bad, but like she immediately like, you promise you won't leave? And he's like, just look dead in her eyes. I promise I won't. I'm like,
yeah, it's like that.
Like,
and same thing.
Lying is just bad in general. Like, even if it is to a fucking kid, you know, like just should make a kill fucking.
Yeah, but it's like, what can you do in that situation, bro? Like,
yeah,
straight up.
Yeah,
and same thing with like the mom gets like later on, like she gives him his number, her number.
You know, yeah.
And then the mom's like, what? And the mom's like, what? What the fuck is he supposed to say? No. Like to his daughter,
they're getting fucking mad. Like
you know?
He's supposed to be this girl. He's selling. He's playing his part. Like he's selling that shit. Well, he's like pretending to be this girl's father, and like
your daughter's supposed like could I have your number? And then you're supposed to just say fucking no.
Yeah, like you're just gotta look at her dead in the eye and be like, I don't want your.
And the mom's just
number.
like crashing out, leaves a complaint and shit like that. It's like, what do you want him to do?
Like she asked for it. It wasn't even like it wasn't even like he tried to get her number. Like, no, she asked him, like, yo, can I get your line? I think that's what they call it.
Yeah.
Can I get your line?
And she's like, so you won't be alone anymore.
Yeah, because to Brendan Fraiser.
It was like a little kid thing, too, you know? It's like,
because he immediately tells her that, like, you know, I'm alone, you know? Like, he's being honest with her because he feels like it's, like, the best way to kind of, like, get closer for her to, like, with him being honest with, like, besides actually being her dad, but, like, her just, like, him just trying to, so she can get to. So she feels more open about getting to know him so she can get to know her. So he tells her honestly, like, you know, I'm just like, I'm alone, you know, like I'm just a sad old white guy, you know.
Like, is that where my grandparents are at? No, they're gone.
Yeah, and he tells her the truth. They're fucking like,
they're all gone.
They're all gone. Both of his fucking parents are dead.
He's just alone, and she's like, all right, well, you know, give me your number so you won't be alone. And he's just supposed to say fucking no. Like what?
After that whole touching fucking sentiment.
And he's supposed to be the fucking dad. Like, what? He can say no to your daughter? Like, what the fuck? Shit, crazy.
And then immediately the mom's like, yeah, let's not do this anymore.
And the guy's just like, you're getting too attached. Are you getting too attached? He's like, bro. He's like, what do you want me to do? Like, that shit is like crazy.
This is a little girl. Like, she just wants her fucking father. Like, what?
Yeah, I know.
And you never find out who the real fucking father is. The real father did just hit the lake, the milkman. Yeah, the lechero. Yeah. He hit the lechero lake of just spread his seed across seat, leave his seed across the seat, and then say nothing, and then just disappear. Yeah, classic is like some fucking World War II shit, you know? Like just fucking get a bunch of women pregnant in another fucking country and then leave and never see
go back to your other wife.
Yeah,
go.
He hit that shit, but modern times.
Yeah,
and it's just like, and then
that shit was baffling to me.
Yeah, it was fucking insane, and then like. And then he gets to know the little girl. They start doing shit, and then they go to like the cat festival or whatever. And
that's where it happens.
Oh yeah, where after he meets the.
No, that's where like he gives like they exchange the information. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where he sees his like sex worker friend too, at the fucking cat festival.
And they go running around and shit like that.
Yeah, and they're running around. And then that's the little girl. You know, he gets to know her. They start doing shit, and then like he's just the whole time, and then. during this is happening, he's also visiting the older guy. So though we talked about it a little bit. I just kind of started talking about the little girl. He's supposed to interview.
Separate both.
Yeah, he started separate. His daughter is the daughter to like a famous actor, which is crazy because he's like 80 and his daughter looks like she's in her fucking 30s. Some classic movie star shit. Get someone pregnant like a fucking 50 or 60 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, Martin Scorsese is just like 80 fucking 4 and his daughter's like 23.
Didn't he also have a daughter recently?
Yeah, Robert De Niro. He has like
Robert
De Niro's like 80 fucking 4 and his daughter's like fucking 3 months. Motherfucker's cooked.
Like cause like it's so funny seeing like Martin Scorsese is like 80. Someone's old when they have like the bushy ass eyebrows,
Dude, he's always having. That's just like a distinct.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's just a distinct feature from him, and they always been jet black.
Oh, now they're jet gray or white. I mean,
no, but like for the long time, like he's had gray hair and it's just all jet black eyebrows.
Oh, now he has the gray eyebrows too. But
dude, that's why in Shark Tale, like the pufferfish, the only thing distinct that he has that's Martin Scorsese is like the fucking eyebrows on that fucking pufferfish. Bro.
Okay, I didn't know. That's fucking funny. But it's so funny seeing like Martin Scorsese and like his daughter has like a TikTok and she's like a 18-year-old or 17-year-old. Like you are so old that when you were born, prohibition was still a fucking thing, and you have a girl and you have a daughter that's like experiencing TikTok. That's how fucking old you are,
dude. Well, Robert De Niro has a daughter that's not even conscious, or a son, whatever it is.
Yeah,
that shit's even more cooked.
That kid's gonna watch the world burn, literally. Like just fucking.
Not even that. He's not even gonna know his dad.
Yeah,
like that's like the crazy part. Like,
dude, if Robert De Niro reaches 100, is like that's like that kid's. God looked upon that kid and said, "Here you go. You get 20 years of your fucking dad."
Yeah, like thinking,
but at
like
some point,
knowing
like
that,
at some point,
crazy.
you're gonna. I know some people are still conscious into old age. It's like different depending on the person, But like, bro, I couldn't imagine like having parents that are like. It's already sounds cooked having parents that are like you're like a teenager and your parents are like in their 50s, 60s.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
I couldn't imagine. Like having parents who are like in their 70s or 80s. Yeah, like that's fuck. Like at any point, at any moment, this motherfucker could drop.
Yeah, literally.
And like, especially if you're conscious, like, oh damn, like you do love your dad because he is your fucking dad, and you're just like, oh, he's gone.
That's be crazy. Like, damn, why is my dad a little different than the other dads?
Yeah, I have a friend who his parents are old, and he says like, and he says like the scariest thing about like having older parents is like, damn, I didn't get to spend as much time with them, and I know like. It's scary thinking that like their time is like coming, like that's like
you gotta start doing shit.
Yeah, like he's like he feels way more obligated to like kind of take care of his parents because they're older, and like he loves his parents, he hasn't lived like a long life, he's like we're all 20-year-olds, so he like like we're still relatively young compared to like most people, like my parents are double my age and I feel older than fuck, but my parents are literally lived my lifetime times two. But like I couldn't imagine like being kind of starting to really figure out what it's like to be a man, an adult or whatever, and like you're just scared your fucking parents are gonna be gone any minute. That sounds fucking awful.
Yeah,
and that's like what a lot of these people experience, and that's what that girl is probably experiencing too. And it kind of goes over that in the movie, how the girl's like, damn, like my father's like not that fucking old, That is his daughter, right? The one that calls, and she's like in her 30s. She looks like 30s. Maybe she's 50, but because Asians like.
No, she definitely looks like she's like in her 30s.
Yeah.
You can't really tell.
And like she's like, oh, like I just want my dad to like feel like he matters,
Yeah,
because
like he's starting to feel like he's just fading away.
Yeah, he's starting to just fade away into like
obscurity.
Yeah,
I think that's like a lot of people's fear. Not
especially I think especially when you're famous, because like
it would be
you
crazy.
You live your whole life like, oh, you got fucking famous, like especially if you get famous young, like 20s, 30s, you live your whole life being like people recognize you everywhere, like, oh my god, over there's Tom Holland, over there's Zendaya. I'm just using these because it's off the top of my head, and people our age who are like, it's gonna be interesting to see like people who are our age when they're, because we'll remember them when we'll know who they are because we grew up with watching them be famous. But like watching like young people not know who the fuck these people are whatsoever. Like they've never heard of them.
I always try to think about like, let's say like somebody that gets canceled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like somebody that gets canceled. Like I would be crazy. Like if somebody got canceled and then they were broke, so you just had to exist as like a human, like as just like us. You know what I mean? Like as just a person. You
Like
know what I mean? Like that
I-
would be crazy. Like going from that, like being that high to like just being back to just being a dude. Which is not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
We're just regular
yeah,
people.
we're
You know
just
what I mean?
me and you're just regular.
Yeah,
people,
but
and
it would
it's
be
great.
crazy to be like, okay, I'm at the height. I'm a fucking superstar to just being fucking just a regular dude.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine that.
nobody, as they would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, being a fucking nobody, and that's what his like. It was like, honestly, I feel like it was killing her dad even faster.
Yeah.
Kind of like, because he just couldn't get out of rut. Like he's just like
He wants regret.
Yeah, he wants someone to like give a fuck about him. That's not just his family. Like someone that like, someone gives a fuck about him. That's just not related to him. Because of course the people, I think that's just also what kind of like where like the old man as a person fucks up. Like like it doesn't matter if no one knows you. Like if your family still cares and loves you, that's all that really.
But it's
matters.
like one of those things too. Like you see at the end, like at his funeral, there's like fucking like 40 fucking like a bunch
There's
of people.
way more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like 100 fucking people in that bitch. And
Yeah,
it's
like
okay, you people do, like
people did care. If they
Yeah.
people.
they showed
The
up.
older the older I get, the more I realize that like if people do care, and they'll care because they'll show up to shit.
Yeah,
Because it's so easy to just like miss shit.
yeah.
Like,
The older
it's-
you get, it's just like time just starts flying.
Yeah, and then like you
These
just get
events
busy
that-
doing
yeah.
shit. You're like, oh, you already planned something for that day, or like you have a family and you want to do shit with your kids. I don't know that one personally, but I see how that as my friends start having kids and stuff, I can see like that's like a thing. Like oh, like yo, I can't make it. My kid has this, or like oh, I'm going. One that I hear a lot now as my friends start getting married, not having kids, it's like, oh, I can't. I have to go to my in-laws, or oh, like her mom
Yeah.
planned this thing like that. That started happening.
Yeah, I see it
to
with
me.
my family a lot. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, they're actually going to the Suegaras this time.
Yeah.
What?
What like I've spent my whole life with my cousins, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden they're going to like they're starting to like miss events because they're going to
The other family.
their
Yeah.
their in-laws events, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's just like it's so weird. And for me specifically, it's like I don't know if I could ever miss my family events. Like I love my family, and like I was spending like the holidays with them. And it's just crazy, like people were gonna start missing events because like and especially in our culture, in Hispanic culture, it's like as soon as a girl gets married, it's like, oh, you're never seeing her again.
Yeah.
Like it's just she's always gonna be with her
Turns into a
in-laws
slave.
family. Yeah. And it's like, and it's and you think it's just a meme, but no, like that's
Yeah.
even for people our generation, our age, like that's what fucking happens. Like I guess for us it's gonna be different because we're men. So the women are gonna join our lives, I guess, but like
Yeah, like
but I wouldn't expect that from her. Like I'd expect her to like want to do shit with her family too.
get
but,
a
like,
fucking hobby, do something.
Yeah, exactly. But in Hispanic culture, it's like, though, as soon as a woman gets married, it's
You
just
get
like,
fucking
oh, she's
obsessed.
gone. Like if she's obsessed, she's gone. She like
Yeah.
only spends time with her in-laws family and just forgets about like her own like family. And it's just like, it's an insane thing to watch like in real time. Like, damn, they weren't kidding.
Yeah.
It's really how it happens. It is fucking insane. And I just like completely derailed again. Go.
Fire. Well, we can feel that old dude's dick. I can feel his pain in his dick.
Yeah. No one cares about him.
Yeah,
And
dude, that's it.
And he starts interviewing.
You
Yeah,
see the pain in his dick.
Yeah. And he goes back to interviewing. So he starts pretending to interview this guy, and he like at first he's like he shows up to him and he's like kind of tweaky. You can already tell he's a crazy old man because he like the first.
Well, it's like that thing. It's just like an old dude. He's like, oh, you want to hear my story? Let me get to it. You know what I mean? Like he's just like ready to like. He has all this shit to say.
Yeah.
He's just like, all right, fuck it.
And at first it's kind of him just like kind of talking and like he's doing stuff with him. Like I forget like when you're doing like kind of like a biography, I guess is pretty much what he's doing. It's just like how he's doing this biography on this dude and like he's just getting to know him. Like he goes. I thought it was gonna be like a one-time thing. When when they first talk about it, it's like, oh, you're gonna go interview like this. And the thing is, like, he was excited because he knew who he was. Like, cause he's an actor, so of course he knows tons of movies. And he's like, oh yeah, I do know who that is. That dude's like a legend. He's a legend in the fucking Japanese film discography. And like he's excited to meet this guy, and at first he is like, at first he was a little nervous, but as he gets to like know the old man, he's like, oh yeah, this dude's cool as fuck, he's this cool ass old dude, he's just like, he just wants someone to like give a fuck about him. That's not, oh yeah, because related, that's why I went on that tangent, someone that's not related to him. And like he gets to know him, and then that's when you get the montage of like all three, him, the guy who's like a knee, and then Mia.
I feel like there's another one, but I can't remember.
I'm trying to
I
remember.
feel like there's like some other shit, but
I think he
be
maybe
just
goes like does ones off, you know, like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there's a montage of him just doing one-off things.
yeah. But the main three are those, and
Yeah.
even then, like you never even hear the dude talk, like the knee.
Not
dude.
even not even
Yeah.
the need. It's not even the main one. He's just like part of that montage. But
Yeah.
it just stuck out because he's like multiple times.
Yeah, he's in there like 3 or 4 times, and he's
Yeah.
just kind of getting him. He like goes to his house, play games, and then like he does like he starts kind of getting him to socialize. But like you start to realize that this old man just kind of like he knows that his like even when he's talking to him, he's like he knows that like he doesn't have long. Like he's like I'm starting to forget shit, you know, and like and I kind of want to like I want you to write this down so that way I can like so there's someone to remember and someone to like kind of
Yeah, he's like, I want to go back to my hometown before I lose all my like, before I'm not even here.
yeah, before he loses all his memory. And like before that happens, he takes him to like go eat, and he gets up to go to the bathroom, and then and Brendan Fraser's like, "Where you going?" And he's like, "To the bathroom." I was like, "What are you, my fucking
Yeah,
mom?"
he's like, I'm gonna go take a piss. I was like, what do you want?
He's like, "What are you, my fucking mom?"
But he should have been worried because that motherfucker immediately loses
Yes.
his mind.
Se le fue la chi-
Yeah,
He immediately like gets out of the bathroom and he just like walks outside.
like a fucking NPC.
like-
Just,
He immediately walks outside and he fucking just like
where am I?
he's like, "Hey, where am I?"
Oh yeah, he
and
almost
then-
gets hit by a fucking car.
Yeah, he almost gets fucking ran the fuck over. And then Brandon Fraser's like, "Let's get you home, viejo."
He's like, what the fuck? And he's like, go in here and get your shoes, bro. And he's like, oh shit.
Dude, I always forget about like Japanese culture. You're like supposed to take your shoes off everywhere, you know? Like you're supposed to switch shoes and
Yeah.
take your shoes off everywhere. I'm cool with that because I don't like have my shoes on anyways. But it's weird seeing like they do that for like everything over there. Like even going in to go eat, you take off your fucking
Yeah, that
shoes.
shit's weird.
Yeah, that one's definitely like new. You know, over here it's like, oh, and you like sit down on your lap, like on your butt a lot, like on the ground.
Yeah, there's no
That's
chairs.
There's no chairs. There's
It's,
no
like,
chairs
super
whatsoever.
strange.
It's like, yeah, it's definitely like it's so strange seeing like everything like be on the ground, you know, where everything here in the States is like chairs. You have chairs everywhere, sofas, couches, shit like that everywhere.
Yeah.
Booths. And like, okay, let's get you home, old man. And after that, the daughter's like, yo, like, I really appreciate what you're doing for my old man, but let's not do him any more favors. And it was
It's because he's just like, I'm gonna escape.
yeah, he's like, we're doing a jailbreak.
Yeah, he's like jailbreak. I'm like,
He's
what?
like, jailbreak. And then and this is when shit starts to get bad, you know. It's like he gets like
yeah, it's all this shit.
Yeah, it's where it starts turning grim. But he gets like the call from Mia's mom that like, yo, you shouldn't get too close to her, you know. And he's like, the fuck? He's like, y'all got me fucked up. Because like
Yeah.
this is the whole point.
He's like not even trying. Like it's like
He's just-
okay, he's
he's-
just trying to,
he
he's
even-
doing what he's paid to do.
He's even doing like what like I forgot who says it to him, but like oh yeah, his boss says it when he first wants to take the job. He's like, I didn't really have a dad, so I don't know what it's like to be a dad. He's like, then be the dad that you wished you had. And that's exactly
And
what
he's the GOAT.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what he fucking does. And he's just like, you're doing too much.
So I wish Brendan Fraser was my dad.
Yeah. And he's just like, he's just exactly what he's doing. And like, of course, he's trying to be a good dad, because he didn't have that kind of relationship with his father. And
Damn, that plays in with the old ass dude too. 'Cause
yeah,
this comes full circle
yeah, and
shit.
it goes full circle because
Damn.
we'll get to this eventually, but
Yeah.
like there starts stuff to go off bad, and the little girl's mom is like, oh, the next meeting is the last meeting, which is the one for the interview, and then you gotta just cut her the fuck off because this is after the whole phone thing, and he starts to like, he's like okay, and he says to just be okay with cutting this dude. Like, how the fuck am I just gonna cut this little girl off? And he's like, you just do.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, you're supposed to like, and that's when he's like, I think that's when he talks back to the dude, right? He's like, dude, I can't just fucking like,
This shit crazy,
like,
bro.
this
We
shit's
out here
wrong.
fucking with these lives.
yeah,
again.
like this shit's wrong. Like this fucking little girl's like thinks I'm her fucking father, and I'm just supposed to fucking disappear from her life.
Yes,
The
he
fuck?
said, yes, you are.
He's like, that's exactly what I want you to do.
And that's what they paid you to do. And we're like, all right, how's this gonna play out? But we already know how it's gonna play out.
Yeah, it's
just the worst fucking way possible.
Yeah. And then at the same time, that's when he gets told by the old man's daughter that like, oh,
yeah, this motherfucker's cook. He can't be doing this shit
yeah,
anymore.
like he's too
can't play
fucking
no more.
old. He's too fucking old. He's like has Alzheimer's. He's like, you can't just have him out be doing shit. He's gonna lose his fucking mind.
Yeah, it's better if he just stays inside.
And then he starts to regret it, and he has a fight with his boss, and he's like, bro, I can't fucking like. He decides to rebel.
Yeah.
And he decides, I feel like I'm missing something in there, but whatever. Oh yeah, and then we haven't really talked about the side characters much, but there's not. You see them consistently, but like they're kind of just like talking to him. Besides, Aiko's the one that like kind of gives him advice throughout the movie. She's like, oh yeah, when they're sitting at the restaurant, this was towards the beginning, but like, I forgot what they say.
I don't know, but she drank the Kool-Aid too because she's like, we're helping people.
Oh yeah,
but then she realizes no.
Yeah, he helps her realize that like you ain't helping shit. But it's funny because for her it was her getting fucking slapped by that one dude's wife. She's like, boom. She's like,
well, I think she's just like, okay, this is the job. You know what I mean? But it wasn't until later, and he's like, what happened to you? Like, why the fuck? How the fuck you get slapped?
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck happened to your face? Well, you have a big ass bruise on your fucking face. And he's like, it's part of the job. It's the apology service, our most popular service. And he's like, what the fuck is that? He's like, oh, like when this dude doesn't want to, like, he wants me to apologize pretending to be someone I'm not. Like, well, that's our whole job. But like, Aiko's like, one of her main subplot lines is like, she's pretending to be this dude's mistress instead of like his actual mistress, so he can and making her apologize to his wife to like that he's the real mistress, and so that way the husband can be forgiven. And she is right when she yells at him. He's like, you're a fucking bitch, because like he couldn't even bring his real fucking mistress and do all this.
This is like one of those culture shock things. Like, why the fuck would you bring the bitch you're cheating, like the mistress, to go apologize? Like you're the one cheating, bro. Like, too. Like, what the fuck? Like, how's that gonna make anything okay?
Dude, it's like it ties back to the whole status thing.
What the fuck?
It ties back to the whole status thing. Like, if you're caught being the fucking dude who cheats on his wife and like doesn't fuck with his family, like you can get fucking like fired, and people just start looking at you different. That's like the worst thing you can do over there.
Yeah, I couldn't. This is like so crazy. This is a crazy setup. Like, I could imagine like if I got cheated on, and then my bitch brings her like the Sancho, and he's just like, sorry, like. What? Like
he's like, and he starts apologizing. Crazy. I'm like, I'm about to beat. Like, I'm about to rock your shit right here. What the fuck is this? I'm about to rock both of your shit. What the fuck is he doing here?
Like, it just is so insane.
And like the wife's just like, well, she's not okay with it because she slaps the fuck out of her.
Yeah, but I guess like if she apologizes, I guess it's all right. Like, what? Like, what world was this okay?
And it's not okay because she meets him again at the dude's fucking house. Like he meets him again, and it's like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, she goes there,
But but who would do that? Like, I guess like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
I'm talking about the end part where like she goes in there the last time and he's like, yeah, like, don't you want to say something to the mistress? And she's like, she's supposed to apologize. She's like, I'm
apologizing for seducing
sorry ass.
Yeah,
bastard.
It's like she wants her to. She wants her to apologize for like seducing her fucking husband, pretty much.
Yeah, like he had no play in it.
Yeah, like he just oh my god, like I just like I tripped I tripped and she fell on my dick, like shit, like something like that. Pretty much, it was like that sounds ridiculous, but that's exactly how ridiculous it all is. Like,
I wonder if it's just like way more shameful, like to get a divorce over there.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so
yeah,
like,
that's what I was talking
I think
about,
it's like so, like it's like they just had to like. I'd rather have that bitch come in here and just like say she's sorry for like seducing my husband than to get a divorce.
Yeah, and then like a lot, I don't know if it's like this that much anymore, but like it's like such a Hispanic thing too, like it's like how I try to tell I've told this to every single one of my cousins, my girl cousins, and like my own little sister. I've told is like, try to do something with your life, because you don't want to end up like these other Mexican women who are like their whole lives is their fucking husband. Like, not only are you obsessed with them, but like you don't make any fucking money. You just stay home and fucking watch the kids. You don't get like a degree, or you don't try to pursue any kind of career, not just like a degree, but like any kind of career. So your whole life depends on this one fucking dude. So it gives them the power to do whatever the fuck you want, and you can't do shit about it.
Yeah,
and I feel like that happens. I don't know if that happens a lot over there, but I'm assuming it's the same thing where like they these women get married, and then that just becomes their whole fucking life. Like they raise their kids, they feed their families, they take care of the house, and then
the mistress comes to apologize.
yeah, and then the and then the mistress comes to fucking apologize, and on her is like, oh, I'm sorry I seduced your fucking husband. The fuck, your husband just did nothing during the whole sex part. Like, what the fuck? And it's just like, yeah, and it's just like it's like, I'm assuming it's the same as like, Dan, you don't want to end up in a position where like, even if your husband cheats on you, you can't do shit because you don't know how to operate on your own. Like that shit sounds like, as a man, that sounds like the worst fucking thing ever, to like having to depend on like another person for like everything. Like that sounds fucking terrible, and that just sounds terrible to everyone. And that doesn't matter what gender you are or what role you play in your fucking life. Just having to depend on someone for like fucking everything is insane. Yeah, it's just, and then like you rather have the mistress of
yeah,
it's fucking insane. And that's like Aiko's main subplot line.
It gets wrapped up.
Yeah, and that's when she fucking, and then Brandon, this is around the time that Brendan Fraiser gets in trouble. And then he gets in trouble because he decides to do a runaway plan with the old man, you know?
Yeah.
And
this would start, it starts pretty much the fall of the whole ass.
Yeah, because
everybody crashing out.
Because does he apologize? Does he tell him? Yeah, he tells me that he can't be in her life before he runs away, right? That's what makes him run away.
Because he's
so
like,
so he does the last meeting with Mia, and like they do the interview, and during the interview, like it shows how much he gives a fuck about her, because like the fake wife was like, "Don't say shit, don't even open your fucking mouth," and like he can't even fucking help himself. Like he wants some.
Like it was like it's one of those things. Like he's gonna open his fucking mouth.
Yeah, like
it says, "Do not say shit." He's saying shit. Like he's gonna say stuff.
He's like, and like it helps him, like it helps, like him. Well, he gives a fuck about her. He gives a fuck about Mia. So him showing that he gives a fuck about Mia shows the school that like they mean fucking business as a husband and wife, quotation marks. Like they asked us like, do you think your girl would be a good addition? And the mom was like, yeah, this she will learn a lot. Like what expectations do you have from us as the school? And he's like, oh, everything. She's gonna be the best human she can be from you. And then he says is like, well, you guys are gonna help her a lot, but at the same time, like Mia will make the school better. Like she cares about people. And like he even brings up the example, like when that little kid, when one of the visits, he goes to her school when he first starts meeting her, and it's like a parent teacher thing. They're like having kids build like animals out of like plastic bottles and shit. I don't know, like
arts and crafts.
Yeah, it's like an arts and crafts thing,
you do it with your kid.
Yeah, you do it with your kid, and like one of the little kids' parents didn't show up, so Mia, her fucking dad is there, like fake dad, and these little kids, this one of her friends, his parents don't show up, and she asked her friend to join her and Brendan Fraiser, to build with them, and then and he uses that as an example at the interview. It's like, oh, my daughter cares and she's lovely, and like she brought this kid over when she didn't have her father with him, so that he wouldn't be left out, and like that's like it shows to like his character and her character, and like it really gives us, and like it shows the school that like he's like, oh yeah, this school will do great, but this school will make her better and she'll make the school better, and it's like, oh, go. and then afterward he has to fucking be the cuck and say, after doing all that for her and making sure she gets into this goated ass school, I guess
the mom gives the look.
Yeah, the mom.
Kill it.
Literally, the mom's like, do it now.
It.
And like he's just fucking forced to.
He just has to suck the dick and just let it rip.
Yeah, he's just fucking forced to apologize. And I'm not apologizing, my bad.
Well, yeah, it's like apology, like, sorry, I had to go. I'm gonna go back to America. That's what he says.
Yeah, and
she's like, what, for like 2 weeks, a year, more, I'm gone.
Yeah, and then like,
and he's just like, don't wait up, pretty much.
He's like, yeah, don't wait up on me.
It's crazy because it's like, okay, he tells you that information, and the mom's like, all right, let's go. Just walks away.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn.
The mom's like, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
She had no, it's the classic, she had no attachment to Brendan Fraiser, but like her daughter was like hella attached, Yeah. And the mom's like, all right, thanks. deuces. He just fucking disappears. And then that's what makes him like, damn,
Mom's
bro.
like,
That
she'd be
shit.
all right.
And like he does it, like I didn't think he was gonna do it, but no, he does it. He like tells us like, I'm sorry, kid. I gotta like
Yeah, I thought he was
peace the fuck
gonna.
out.
Honestly, yeah, I thought he was gonna like fuck it up right there.
Yeah, me too. I thought he was gonna fuck it up right there, but now he goes through with it. He tells his girl that like, oh, I can't fucking be your fake. I can't be your father no more.
Yeah, it was only for 3 weeks. And
Yeah, he said, and my contract's up.
Exactly.
And then that's what makes him. The next morning, that's what makes him kind of like looking at all the stuff that she made him. That's what makes him like, oh fuck, I can't let this old man down, because he had let the old man down right before this. He's like, I can't take you to your hometown, bro. No jailbreak, bro.
Get the fuck out.
And he's like, get the fuck out of my house before I beat your ass. He's like, just leave. And he's like, has like this fucking map of like routing the whole shit to like get there.
Shit crazy. It's
yeah,
the whole scheme,
yeah,
bro.
it's literally, bro. He's like planning the whole route. Because I forget everything to get anywhere in that country is like through train. There's no planes. Oh, there's planes, but there's no like roads don't connect like that over there. It's all by train. So it's just like and then he plans he maps, and like the thing is like I'm sure they have like GPSs and like that can just tell you how to get somewhere through like trains and everything too. But now he maps the whole shit out on paper like a fucking map. And he tells him no, and then so
he crashes out.
Yeah, he crashes out, and then he says no to Mia, and that's when he realizes like, damn, I already let her down. I can't let this old man down.
Yeah.
And then you find out during this trip, he goes on the trip. They do the jailbreak.
Yeah, jailbreak's pretty funny.
And it's
just like this big ass dude just trying to be sneaky.
Yeah.
And he wakes him up, and he's just like, I got your costume. He's like, I got your disguise. He's like, no, I got mine, bro.
And then he dresses like a fucking
a gangster.
Yeah, like a gangster, like a Yakuza member. Cool. I was like, oh shit. It was cool as fuck.
It was sick.
And it's just like it kind of brings the whole thing together, because he is like, I'm assuming he played that in like a lot of his movies. Yeah. I'm assuming. I'm sure like if you actually know who the dude is.
Yeah, because he says, like, I got a disguise, and he's just like, no, I got a costume.
Yeah. He's like, I already got this shit planned.
Yeah.
And he pulls up in like a Yakuza outfit pretty much.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then they do the whole fucking jailbreak and
little montage.
Yeah, a little montage of them going through like the countryside and everything, they're hopping on different trains and everything, and then like I think it just makes it's such a unique slice of life. I think that's my favorite part of like how this is a slice of life, because most slice of life you see is like about kids and their parents or like teenagers and stuff. But nah, this is a grown ass man with a old ass man. Yeah. Like, what kind of deal is that? Like, it's so fire that it's like this adult man with like this grown, like this super old dude, and they're like just adventuring. Like adventuring at that age is like, it's like where the whole thing where like the older you get, the less whimsical you get. Yeah. But like it doesn't really disappear from you, because as soon as you start doing stuff like that, it you get excited and get happy and want to do it more. And it's just so great just seeing like these two old men, just one old man, one middle age, just like kind of slice of life it up, and just like going on this adventure like if they were fucking kids.
Yeah, dead ass. Like that's what I said, when we got done watching, I was like, this shit could have been like an anime, like straight up. Like,
it's like the adventures of the white man and the old gangster, some shit like that.
Just the whole movie, I could have seen it as like an anime, like straight up.
Yeah, and then they get to the town, and you kind of like, damn, what the fuck? Because you don't know anything about it. He just says he wants to go to his home village, and then
he said he forgot something.
Yeah, he forgot something, and then like, we go and like you find out that like his old village is like in the fucking mountains. Like there's like no street there or anything. They walk for like a while through like just like
fucking jungle.
Yeah,
like
jungle mountain shit. Like like. Damn, he really lived that long ago to where like before like people had roads everywhere, and like his village didn't even ever get a road. Everyone just moved out. Mm-hmm. And a big subplot with a subplot, I guess, with the old man is like how like he's just kind of praying the whole time, and like the whole like they even have a conversation about it. He's like, the old man asks like, you believe in God? He's like. Like you practice religion. He's like, fuck no, I don't. And the old man's like, why not? He's like, I was forced to go to church as a kid. And
I think it's just like everything, bro. Like, I was like that too. I was like, I don't believe in shit.
Yeah, like it's like forced to go as a kid, and it just kind of makes you like have a negative feeling about it the whole time. It's like, damn, I'm forced to go to this fucking thing I don't want to go. and that's just how he feels about it too, you know. But this old man's like praying the whole time, and whenever they stop at a shrine or they get to like a new place, you know, like the old man bows and pays his respects to everything, you know, like he's it's what makes I think Brendan Fraser kind of started to realize like, damn, this man like really is just taking life in as like a whole, like
Yeah.
everything about it, like this new place or this old place they're visiting for him, old new place for Brendan Fraser, old place for the old man, like even though he's been there and even though maybe he's seen it 1,000 times or maybe he hasn't seen it in a long time, like he's just taking it all in and he's just thankful for all of it, for like for being there, for these things existing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I really liked, you know. Just being thankful for his shit, you know what I mean? Like the constant like what they, after all, you know, like they leave that house, you know, like that old ass house, but like, you know, he thanks it too, you know. It's just like a cool thing, you know, that they do.
Yeah, and then like
Just being thankful for shit, you know.
yeah, just be thankful for everything. The old man just like his philosophy, you know, like he's just happy with maybe not. Yeah, I can say happy. He's just happy with like getting to experience all of it. And then they get to the old town, and like as soon as he gets to the old town, you know, he like bows to it, you know, like his old home and everything. And I think this is like my favorite part of the movie. Mia was cool and all that, but like the old man really
Yeah,
like
for
the
sure.
relationship he has with the old man is like the best. And maybe it's because, you know, I don't have kids yet, so I don't understand the whole kid thing. But like for me, like, you know, I have a dad, you know, and like him just kind of he's pretty much just like vicariously experiencing life as a son again with this old man.
Yeah, you
Like,
find out later that like, you know, he wasn't close to his dad and shit like that, and he wished he could have.
spent more time with
Yeah,
him.
that's what you get. Like, okay, you can see like, okay, he's trying to be he wanted to
A
be
be better son.
yeah, he wanted to be a better son, and he's like, okay, this is like an opportunity that he can like use to experience like almost that.
Like doing this something for this old man who like no one else wants to like no one else is really taking him seriously. Like even his old daughter
Yeah.
like won't take him seriously and won't take him anywhere. Like she doesn't he wants like I'm assuming she told it, but like he wants to do this thing, go back to his village, and he does. No one wants to do it, and he's like, you know, you take me, you know, like this person he just met, like not even someone he's known for that
Yeah,
long.
I think he does say it's like that thing he says like he does say like this is something like only a man like I can do as a man or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Like, you know, I think that's why he doesn't take his daughter.
yeah, and then they get there and like they go to his fucking original house, and it's just like everything's just covered in vines, you know, like no one's been there for like who knows how long, but no one's been there for a long time. No one lives there. It's just like a rural village inside a mountainside, and no one's been there for probably like a whole 1 or 2 generations. And he's just like kind of telling him his whole story. Is like, it's my favorite part where he's like, you know, like this is where I grew up. You know, I remember the old man says, I remember just like being here and going out to this like the play center or whatever they're called there,
Yeah.
and just seeing the plays and me just memorizing all of them and then performing them back to my family. And like he stands in the exact same spot that I guess it was his living
Yeah.
room, and he says like this was my first ever stage, and I think that's just like that's my favorite part. Like this old man just like kind of he's like experiencing all these things one last time before
Yeah, just reminiscing on life.
yeah reminiscing on life, and him just experiencing all this and just kind of going back in time to a time where he was innocent. He wasn't this old man who was a washed up actor. You know, he was just a kid doing plays for his family for fun. And I think that's like my favorite part of the movie. And then Brandon Fraser's like, damn, that was
And he's like, now let's go to bed.
deep.
And you really know it's like, where this old guy gonna be when he wakes up?
Yeah. You already know the classic trope of like you go to bed and the old Alzheimer's
Yeah.
old man is not gonna be there when you
he's
wake
not
up.
gonna. But this is actually not even the scary. You know, like I'm like, oh shit, you know, he's
Yeah,
cooked.
he's-
He's gonna be fucking dead somewhere or some shit. Nah, he's just like by this fucking tree. You know what I mean? He gets to like the tree and he finds him and shit like that. They start digging out like
Yeah, he's
like
he's like
capsule
talk.
type
The old
capsule
man's like
type
talking
shit.
to the tree, and he's like, oh, how you been? And it's just like this old tree, you know, like you don't learn that, you don't know anything, you don't learn anything, you don't know anything. He just says, how you been, and you can just kind of feel the emotion. I like,
Yeah,
he
this
probably,
old guy fucking killed it, bro.
yeah,
Like this whole like last part is just like so sick. Like hands down, like the best part of the movie is like him and this old guy.
the performance was great.
Honestly, I think it's just like the residual like Frankenstein like watching that all that father son shit. You know what I mean? I think it's still like because it's still hitting.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like I don't know. It's just like in the mind. So I think it hits like more.
Yeah, no, you're
You know
right.
what I mean? Like
yeah, it just hits better.
you know, been thinking about that a lot. You know, after watching that. So I think it's just like
Shout out to Frankenstein. If you haven't seen it, you should.
yeah.
Especially if you're with anyone, just you should
I think
watch
anybody.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should just watch it. It's a great movie. And then yeah, he just finds his old man just digging next to this tree. And I was like, damn, it'd be sick if he actually does pull. I thought I was gonna be like old man crazy shit, you know, and he just there's nothing there. And then he fucking and then he fucking pulls out like a actual like box or like a bento box or whatever the fuck they're called out of the ground, and like there's just pictures in it, and he's like, who's that? And he's like, this is my wife before my wife. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This is classic shit, you know. It's just like, oh, you love someone before you find your wife, you know. And you find out that like the reason why is because like I guess when he went off to pursue his dream, you know, he found out that, or maybe the war, was it war? He's
no,
80, so he's
No, I think he said that he left to like pursue, you know, like
for be actor,
for acting, and then like she fell sick or some shit like that.
Yeah, she fell sick, and like he's just like reminiscing and starts crying about like this lady who was like the first love of his life, and how she meant everything to him, and he went to pursue his dreams, and you know, I'm assuming he hit her with the, I'm gonna come back, you know, I'm gonna come back famous, and then we're gonna live it up, you know, be what, and we get to be a family, we get to live it up and have a wonderful life, and while he's gone, she falls sick and just fucking dies like nothing, and it's just like these pictures of like him young, her young, and them together just young as fuck, you know.
I think it's like that, you know, like him feeling forgotten is that like she would have been forgotten too.
Oh yeah,
you know
you're
what
right.
I mean?
Yeah.
So like he has to do that.
Yeah, no, that's 100%, and I like. It's like the Coco thing. Like,
oh shit.
I say that as a meme, but like the whole thing is like no one's really gone as long as we remember them, you know.
Yeah.
And maybe not even her family remembered her anymore because she had died a long time ago, you know. But he remembered her, and to that day, she still meant a lot to him. Even because she probably died in her 20s, and he was 80, so like 60 years or something that she had been gone, and he like still thought about her that much.
Yeah, it's like she means more than just being fucking forgotten in fucking dirt like that, you know.
Not just some old picture. Like he even says it. He's like, I still remember what she like sounded like. That's in like such a trip of like how much people mean to us and affect us.
Yeah.
And like what love really is, you know. You can still remember what someone sounds like, smells like, you know. I feel like that's like a big one too sometimes.
Yeah.
Even after they've been gone for a long time. Not for me though, not yet. It was still relatively young, but
yeah.
You
can get it. You know, I can feel it.
Yeah. Maybe rewatch this when I'm 70 and I'm the old man instead.
Yeah, I think that's the best part about movies is just rewatching it like years later. 'Cause it just like hits different. You know, some things like, you know, you can relate to.
Now and then probably then as well,
yeah,
you know?
It'll come, you know, things will have different meaning. I said, like, you know, you watch Frankenstein again, bro. It's like, you know, and then you're the dad.
Yeah, and I'm the dad, and not the son.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's like a big thing, you know. I think that's why I like that part a lot more, because I can, you know, I'm not as growing as a Brendan Fraiser, but I definitely know what it's like to be a son, and a son that's like
definitely lived enough to like feel some regret.
Yeah.
Already, which is kind of crazy, but you know what I mean. Like think about the past and shit like that.
Yeah. Regrets.
And I think that's like with everything. You know what I mean?
And then classic, this I'm like, oh, we got kind of like this triumph, but shit, you already know she's gonna go back.
Yeah, you know, we know when the shit's gonna go.
We're kicked.
Yeah.
And then he fucking goes, and they started leaving, and then like as soon as
this was like some movie like moment shit right here. Like this was like one of the most movie moment things where like they're calling it like, what, you kidnapped him? And then he's just like, it's not like he's gonna die. He's all fucking fell over on the ground. He's fucking dying.
He gets a fucking phone call, and mid phone call, he just passes the fuck out.
Yeah, he's getting the where's the old guy? And then he's just like, he's fine. He's just chilling. Hell no.
He's like on the ground, just pass the fuck out. You just hear the cane drop, and I'm like, oh shit, he's dead.
Yeah, it was one of those ones. Like I knew it. I was like, okay.
And then he gets fucking, or he gets him help. He gets him to a hospital and everything. And then the cops show up to the hospital. He's like, you're cooked.
Yeah, it didn't hit the movie thing where like nothing was gonna happen. They're like, no, you're going to the slammer immediately. Like,
no argument, just straight jail. And this is when the side characters use the power of friendship for good. Like Aiko quits after exposing that fucking dude for like being a straight douchebag.
And the boss is acting like a straight bitch. He's like, nah, fuck these guys.
And then you find out that the boss is just sad and depressed and lonely like everybody else, and like he's like using a rental family.
That was crazy.
Yeah, he's like he's using his own services.
Like I'm like, what the hell?
You find out that the boss is just like also like a sad, depraved fucking man, and he's like, oh, he wants is like a normal house, a normal life, with a wife and a kid.
Well, I think that's like the whole message of the movie. It's like, kind of filling up like these voids you have in your life, with like, and the dude's just like doing it himself, like he's coping. He don't have no family, so he's like has the family too, like the rental family.
Yeah, he's just trying to fill that fucking void. And then Michael quits, and she's like, I ain't doing this shit no more.
Yeah, because like we're fucking with their lives. He's like, we're not fucking with their lives. And I'm gonna leave that motherfucker in jail.
Yeah, he's like, ice, and her and the other, I forget his name, but the other.
Yeah, I don't even know his name, bro.
Yeah,
he's barely like in it.
He's barely in it. Like you see him the whole time, but he doesn't talk much, and you don't see any of his subplot lines or what he performs in. He's just there during all the events. And they're like, yo, how we gonna get him out?
Yeah, so like, what's next, boss? How we gonna save him? And he's like, what? He said that motherfucker's staying in there. He's like,
he did that to himself. Leave his ass.
Yeah, and he's like, put my company on the line. Fuck no.
He's like, are you? He's like, are you the one paying the fucking bills? No.
And they're like, well, okay, we'll see you later, bitch.
Yes.
And immediately quit.
Yeah, immediately. See ya.
Yeah, all right.
And they fucking and then he goes home, and you find out that he's also sad, depraved, man.
Sad. Yeah.
Lonely.
Honestly, his is a little bit more crazy. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
Like just like having like the fake you come home to
like
the
it's not even like it's just like a whole ass fake family. Like
yeah, bro.
He like the kids pretending to be a kid, and like he's supposed to be his dad and shit, and like the wife is like he's like supposed to be coming to his loving family. It's not real. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that was the crazy one. He's like, let's do it again. Like
yeah,
it's
he's
scripted.
like he's like you brought my shoulders too hard. I was like, what?
Yeah. Because you don't know. You know what I mean? But he's like, run that back. I was like, what the fuck?
Are you saying that to your fucking wife?
Yeah. And then it was like, oh, okay. At first, I'm like, what? And then I'm like, okay, I understand it. I was like, this motherfucker is just sad and lonely, too.
Yeah. And then that's why and then he tells him to go the fuck home because he's like, damn, this is sad.
Yeah, he's like, I need to think about some shit right now.
Yeah, and then the next skips to the next morning, and then like the two his coworkers that he they fuck with, he fucks with them. They like pretend to be lawyers showing up to the old man's house because he got shit back home. He got sent back home. He was okay. He just like passed out. And then when they're like inside, like the police show up. The police. Yeah, they get the chief police.
There's another doorbell, and they're like, okay, the fucking detective's here now. And they're like, oh, fuck, we're cooked.
Yeah, because they think it's like a real fucking detective. And then they walk in and find out it's just his boss.
Yeah, his boss.
He had a change of heart. And like they're all like, and they all just kind of smile at each other. And they like pretend they're like, they've never met each other. It's like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm so and so. And they're like, they go talk to the old man, and like they get him to like pretty much, he says that like,
well, it wasn't even like try to convince the old guy. The old guy's like, yeah, I told this guy to come with me.
Yeah, it was more like talk to the old man to talk to the police.
Yeah,
to be like,
let him out. Let him out. I told him to come through.
Like I made him do all those bad things,
and there weren't even bad things.
Nah, it was like I didn't know everyone was fucking tripping. Like he was fine.
Yeah, he's a human. He can he can make his own decisions.
He may be like old and like forgetting shit, but like he still has fucking feelings. Like when when he's not fucking losing his mind, like he's still a fucking man. He's just like a normal fucking human being. Trying to do shit. And then, and then classic, he fucking died.
Yeah, bro. He's just like, I love it because they're like, oh, they get him out. He's like, thanks, guys, And then he's like, oh, and he's dead. And he died.
But he didn't die because of what shit he did. He just died a little bit later.
It's just like natural causes.
Yeah, and actually he went to bed.
Well, it's like the movie. Yeah, it's like the movie shit,
Yeah.
Like he fulfilled what he needed to do.
Yeah.
And now he could just die.
He completed his one last task and
Exactly.
he was out.
And he was out.
And then you with the classic, he died in his sleep peacefully. I'm like, damn, go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
then the funeral, right?
yeah, and then you get to the funeral, and it's like there's like a ton of people there, like it kind of like, it's kind of like, oh, all these people give a fuck about him. Where were y'all at on his last days?
That thing too. That's why I'm like, okay, you see a lot of people at your funeral, but it's like, where the fuck were you guys?
Yeah, like where were all these 100 people that are fucking funeral? Like where were all of you on this dude's last couple of fucking days? All he had was his I'm assuming his like nurse and his daughter.
Yeah.
Like those were the only people there consistent. And Brendan Fraiser at the end. But like,
I don't know.
All these motherfuckers you guys give so much of a fuck. Where were you?
I think it's just life, Like
Yeah,
it's also it's hard to like.
Everyone's got their own things.
I want to
but at
flame
the
them,
same
but
time,
like, come on, bro, you couldn't make some time.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
well, that's what I always say.
And it's like the classic thing.
It's
like
if you really wanted to, like, because I hate I wish I had, like you could make fucking time if you really wanted to.
If someone really wants to spend time with you, if someone really wants to see you and experience life with you, they will make time. They will find the time to do all those things with you.
Because there's 100% you got fucking time. Like there's some time you can give up.
You could be the busiest motherfucker on the planet. No one is that busy. No one.
Straight up.
The only people that I've experienced and seen who are actually that busy are like people with young kids. Like if you have like 2 or 3 kids, they're all like under 6 or 7.
Yeah, you're fucking cooked.
You were definitely
you're genuinely
busy.
just fucked.
You're genuinely fucked. You can't do. As soon as you start having kids, that's your whole life until they like get to like 10 and can self-manage.
Yeah.
But that's only like 10 years of your life. What about the other fucking 70?
Yeah.
I guess not the first 10 either, so like 50 or something, but still whatever. You get the message.
My mom managed. She just took us fucking everywhere.
Yeah, my like my mom didn't know how to drive, and my dad was working all the time. We only had one car. Mom didn't know how to drive. My mom, we just fucking walked everywhere. Took the bus.
Yeah.
Like
we ran this bitch.
if we wanted to do stuff, and we wanted to do stuff, and my dad worked all the time, and we were both broke. But like if I wanted to like go watch a movie, or I wanted to go eat something, or I wanted to go to the arcade, like it wasn't often, but it did happen. Like our parents would make sure shit had like that happen, and not necessarily like we're talking about father and kids. There's of course you're gonna make shit happen for them, but like it goes for everything. Like if you really want to do stuff for people, if you really want to be in people's lives, you can find the time, and you will find the time.
And you say otherwise, it's cap.
Yeah.
Because there's no fucking way.
Ow,
you're working fucking 8 hours. It's like, okay,
Or what? Like even I'm sure even over there where they fucking like work the whole fucking day. Like maybe you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, it's like, damn, bro, live a little.
Yeah,
just for
and
yourself.
that's like one of the whole things of the movie. Like, damn, relax. You don't have to be working all the time.
Yeah.
Go. And then he goes to the funeral, of course. And I didn't know who had the pictures, but it reveals that, when he's like walking up to his casket and like, it's just between them. Like no one else knows this, and no one else will ever know this. I found that so good, so fire that like it was only him, Brandon. It was only the old man, Brendan Fraiser, and like the girl that he once knew that like got to experience all that. Like he Brendan Fraiser didn't tell anyone. I'm assuming the old man didn't tell anyone. And like he had the pictures on him, and he puts them in his coat pocket in his casket, and just like it's like a whole reuniting thing, like now you guys are together forever, Go.
W.
Yeah. And then like the whole fucking squad shows up to the funeral at the end. I don't know why they did that, because they just leave.
Yeah. Yeah, why the fuck did they do that?
I don't know, because
they didn't even fucking know.
Yeah, they just show up and like they all come dressed for like a funeral too. Like they're all in black and everything, and they all just come for him to pick him up while he's leaving. I guess I don't fucking
I
know.
don't know. They're all there. They saw they're all in black, so I guess they saw the whole.
Maybe they were there for the whole funeral, but I guess he got
I don't know
permission
why.
to say bye to him. Go.
Who knows about that?
Yeah, and then like you get all that, and then like this is like the whole last part of the movie, and then like oh yeah, while he's like kind of escaping with the old man, you cut to Mia, and like Mia's figuring out that he's just an actor. Like she figured it out herself.
Yeah, that, and then like the mom's just like, they get you're accepted, and the mom's like, woo, like,
woohoo, let's go, we got in.
And he's like, why are you sad? You literally give me a fake ass dad.
He's like, oh, is this my father? And it's like a fucking it's like some movie about pirates, and he's just there. He's like, is this my father?
Yeah, it's like, what's dad doing? Why is dad dressed as a fucking pirate?
Oh my god. And he's crazy. Like, and she's just, and every time it's so like classic parent shit. Every time she asked her something, she would just try to fucking move on and ignore it. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What kind of parenting is?
Yeah, it's like, you don't got a dad now. Let's go get some candy.
Let's go to your favorite.
Yeah.
Literally, let's go to your favorite place to eat. What the fuck? Oh yeah, your dad was an actor. Now let's go get some bread.
Yeah, she's like, you did it. You did it, Mia. You did it. And she's just like, I got no fucking dad, bro. You fucking lied.
That's so crazy. Fucking fine. And then Brendan Fraser's is like not answering her phone calls either. He just has to like, it's like the Kratos thing when he falls into the pit of hells, and he's like supposed to reject his daughter who's stuck in Elysium. So I just like obscure reference for
anybody, any of the goats out there.
Yeah. He just has to like look at his phone and just ignore all those phone calls from like this girl that he clearly gives a fuck about.
Yeah.
And I love it too. That's just happening the whole time. He's like in fucking jail and like escaping with his bad. And then he asked the mom if he can like talk to me again, and like he like goes up to me and he's like, Mia's like, man, fuck out of here, bitch.
I don't talk to strangers.
Yeah, I don't talk to people I don't know. She's like, and he's like, I think they do a good like job by like kind of doing like a person, like an adult man who cares and not make it work for a kid, because he's just like, okay, I'll just leave, if you don't want to fuck with me like that. Immediately, and immediately she's like, wait, hold up. And like I talked to your mom, he's like, I'm sorry,
because I think that's like
you.
They had to write that in because that's immediately like
yeah,
what the fuck is this grown ass man?
Yeah, like why is this grown ass man trying to talk to?
Yeah, like immediately I'm like, did that motherfucker talk to his fucking mom? Like talk to the mom about it.
And she did.
And then immediately he says it.
Yeah, he's like, I talked to your mom, see if it was cool if I could
run
up on you. If I could show up to your place of work.
Straight up.
And then he fucking like apologizes. He's like, I'm sorry we lied to you. He's like, we should have been honest from the start. And she's like, yeah, you should have been. Yeah, and then he should have. Like, it just makes
just more traumatic.
It just,
bro.
Yeah, like I don't know. They did all this.
You don't have a dad, and your dad comes back for 3 weeks, 3 lit ass weeks,
and then he's gone forever.
Yeah, and then he's gone. He's like, well, I'm never gonna see you again. You're never gonna see me again. Peace out. Bye bye.
Bye bye. And yeah, but he really did, just fall in love with like being this girl's dad. Ooh, he had like no idea who the fuck she was 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he's like, damn, being your dad was pretty lit. And she's like, yeah, you being my dad was pretty lit too.
Yeah.
So they're like, do you want to keep having that relationship? She's like, yeah, that would be lit.
Fire.
Yeah, and I was like, damn. Now I'd watch a rom-com of them just them two being father and daughter adventures. That was fire.
Rom-com?
Oh, not bad.
I was like,
shit.
What?
You're like, wait, hold up. My bad.
Yeah,
Slice of life.
What? I got fucking scared. I was like, what? I was like, you better say the mom, bro.
My bad. And then I did it. My bad. I meant like a slice of life. It's like a slice of life of them too,
the psych.
Yeah. Oh shit! And then it didn't come.
I was like, you doubled down. I was like, what? Oh no. Oh shit. We're cut that one out. No,
Nah, we'll leave you that
oh,
shit. Fuck it. Who
All
gives a
right.
fuck? That was funny because I was just like, bad.
Yeah.
I just used my words, wrong words.
Fuck. Wrong genre.
Slice of life. And then like,
I
you
was
know,
like, what?
and then he gets to like, you know, they're like, oh yeah, it'd be cool if you were my dad. And he's like, yeah, it'd be pretty cool. You know, they make, you know, he makes up with his little
make
girl.
peace.
Yeah, they make peace. And then like at the end, it's just like comes full circle, because early in when he's hanging out with the old man, you know, like he asked the old man with the whole religion thing. He's like, "What's inside that?
Like little temple.
What's inside the little temple thing, anyways?" And he's like, "Why don't you find out?" He's like, "Yeah, nah, I don't give a fuck about all that." He's like, "I don't fuck with gods like that." He's like, "Nye." And then like I guess, you know, he's like, "Damn, this old man's gone." You know, like do this something for like kind of remember him by, you know. And like he goes up to the temple and, you know, he's doing the whole pray thing and like movie shit. Like the thing barely opens up, and like what's inside the temple is just like a mirror of you like looking at yourself. Mm-hmm. It's you with the Kung Fu Panda fucking. What's inside the magic scroll?
You
nothing.
were the goat.
You were. There's no secret recipe.
Yeah.
It's just you.
It's just you.
It's just fucking you. It's just like reminded me so much of that, like in Kung Fu Panda, you know, the whole movie's about what's inside the scroll, what's inside the scroll, what only the Dragon Warrior can see it, and like through his dad and everything, like there is no magic potion, there is no secret recipe, there is no secret to life. It's all about you and how you live it and interpret it. That's all. That's all there is, and that's all there ever will be when it comes to like life.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's like you trying to chase that, you just kind of waste your life. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you just accept. You know, it's like that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, just enjoy it.
This
You
is
know,
you,
just enjoy what you have. Enjoy living it. Essentially, I loved that. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it was a beautiful shot, a beautiful ending. You know?
Yeah, the shot was awesome. It's like we're supposed to like talk about the movie, but I don't even talk. I don't know anything about like the movie stuff, like the cast, like the acting and like the shots. So I don't even talk about any of that.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
But I love the way it was shot. You know, like the whole movie.
Yeah, I like the music, the score. It was like,
Goated.
Yeah, it was really good. You know,
Yeah,
a lot of strings, piano, you know, shit like that. Just the usual, but it just sounded nice. You know,
made it more
it fit
whimsical.
with a slice of life. You know, like
Yeah,
we just kind of chilling.
you're just watching this dude trying to be a better man. Yeah, and you find out, you know, that like he did all that for the old man because he missed his father's funeral.
Yeah,
It was his dad, right? Or his mom?
yeah, it was his father's funeral.
Yeah. His dad died and a couple of years ago, and he didn't go to the funeral for who knows. I'm assuming it's because he didn't have a good relationship with him.
Yeah,
And then like he realized that like, damn, I didn't have a good relationship with him, but I still should have gone to his funeral and like seen him off, but he didn't.
and it just ties back to the old guy, and it's like, okay, you kind of see why he's doing this
Yeah,
shit for this old guy.
Yeah, he's trying to like kind of live up, doing something for his father one last time before he's gone. And immediately he was gone. The old man.
Yeah, he had to die.
You know,
Motherfucker had to die.
I was like, damn, what are they gonna do to like the article never comes out, you know? So how are they gonna play that up?
100% he had to die.
Yeah, they kill him.
I knew he had to die. There's only one way this shit was gonna end, is that old man fucking dying.
That was good. Go.
Shout out to that old man and him dying. So we didn't have to worry about that article.
Yeah, exactly. But overall, lovely movie. We'll watch it again. We'll definitely watch it again at some point. Can't wait to buy. I guess it wasn't any American filmmaker, so I wonder what it'll come out on.
Who knows?
Yeah, but
It'll just probably come out Blu-ray, you know, like
anything.
yeah.
If you haven't seen it, you should watch Rental Family. It's a great slice of life. Definitely one of my favorite genres of media. You know, just kind of romance, family, kids, and all that shit.
Sometimes it's just nice.
Angst.
I was gonna say we don't have to think about it too much, but there was some thought.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, there's some thought. You know?
Yeah,
Like
but it's like you don't have to like, I don't have to sit here and just be locked the fuck in, you know. Hey, let me try to figure this thing out.
Nah, just enjoy it.
Yeah,
Just
just
it's literally
enjoy the
about
ride.
enjoying the ride. It's literally that's all it's
Yeah.
about. Just enjoying the ride, aka life.
Yeah, it's just like a nice little beat down. Some light.
We made this podcast just as long as the movie. If anyone gets to this point,
Yeah, shit,
will,
crazy.
I will kiss you in your fucking mouth.
In your hot mouth.
Yeah.
I love it because I was like, yeah, we'll just do like 30 minutes. There's not much to hit on.
Yeah, I was gonna try to keep it short, but then I kept looking at the time. I'm like, I'm just gonna keep hitting it. Whatever.
Now I think it's like if it can keep going, don't let the flame fucking die out.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
If you made it to this part of the podcast,
there's no like.
let me give. I'd give you a wet kiss if I ever saw you in person. Because this shit is just as long as the fucking movie is. You should watch the movie if you got to this far in the movie. If you haven't seen the movie and got to this point, that's crazy. If you haven't seen this movie and you got to this point in podcast, you should go watch that fucking movie. It is a great movie, and just enjoy it because it's all about enjoying life.
Yep.
W
speed.
Any last comments? I would rate that movie
Out of 3 Angry Birds. This is our new rating. We come up with new ratings every single time, bro. Yeah. Out of 3 Angry Bird stars, how much would you give it?
Not give it a 5. For me, it was a 5. I got all the fucking piggies. All the fucking piggies died on my screen. And I got all the obstacles.
The 3 out of 3 Angry Bird stars.
Yeah, I got the
3 maxed out stars.
Yeah, I knocked all the piggies' fortresses down. Is how I would.
The piggies are no longer.
Yes, the piggies are all gone.
Are cooked.
I got the king piggy and everything.
Yeah. I guess that rating doesn't. Fuck.
It's out of 5.
No, it's 3.
No, it's 5. The game's 5.
Hell no, bro. Look it up.
I'm not gonna look it up right now.
It's 3. It's 3. Well, we'll say 5.
Yeah, let me look it up. Now you're making me look it up.
I'd give it if it was 5, I'd give it like a 4.
Angry Birds.
But I was saying if it's just, I think Angry Birds is like a fucking 3-star thing. So it'd be kind of cooked because you'd always be stuck just with the 2 stars. There's not that much middle ground.
I can't even fucking find it.
Really?
Well, yeah, I don't know how to look it up. I don't know what the thing is. Whatever. I think you're right. I think it is.
I swear to God, I thought it was like 3 big ass stars.
No, I think you're right. I'd give it 3. I like that movie a lot, but it's like my cup of tea,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's say it was. I don't know. Fuck ratings. Who gives a fuck? It's just.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? We're not actually fucking rating it, but
it's just good.
I'd give it the 3 Angry Birds stars out of 3. I enjoyed it thoroughly. The filming, the music, the acting, everything was just great for me. I sat down for that hour and 50 minutes, and I enjoyed my hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah, I think for most people, if you see Brendan Fraiser, if you want to see Brendan Fraiser cook, this was a nice little Brendan Fraiser beatdown.
And he's an executive producer, so that means he paid for it too, right? So
yeah, I'm just
who fucking knows what that means, but he was an executive producer on it. And shout out to Hikari for directing and writing it.
Yeah, he wrote it with somebody else.
Yeah,
I forgot what.
I remember the last name because it was so weird. It was Bellamont or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember the first name though. Shout out to you too if you ever listen to this.
Hell
no. I can dream.
Oh hell no! Shout out to Brendan Fraiser though.
Yeah, shout out to.
It's just nice to see him in movies. It's we had to come out and support this motherfucker.
Yeah, if you know anything about Brendan Fraiser, you know he was cooked for a long time. So it's nice seeing him and shit. And I thought he'd kind of do a whole 180 of let me get fit and skinny and movie ready again. But nah, he's just.
Well, no, what is he gonna? He's fucking middle age. He's just an old ass.
Well, I know, but look
dude.
at fucking there's tons of middle. You can still look good in middle age.
How old is he? He has to be nearing 70, bro.
What?
60 something.
He's in his 50s, maybe.
He has to be late 50s at least. Dude, if he's in his 50s, I'll be surprised.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's 56.
56?
Yeah.
Oh, that's still not even that bad. Honestly.
He's not that old. But I'm saying you can still
Yeah, the 70 was crazy. Yeah, shot.
Yeah, 70 was. I was like, there's no way he's Sylvester Stallone age. Because that would be fucking crazy.
How old is Sylvester?
He's 70 something. Let me look this up.
No, but it was good.
79.
God damn.
He's older than shit, bro.
Yeah, stiffer than fuck.
Yeah, he just can't. He moves like a fucking Roblox
He moves
character.
like fucking Batman. Just
I always
can't move
fucking
that
think like a
fucking top
Roblox
half.
character. You
Just
just
can't
turn your
move
watch.
that top half. Straight up.
He's older than. I knew he was older than shit too. I was like, there's no way. It's crazy to think that like Sylvester Stallone is closer to Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
He was born 1946. He's a boomer. He's a baby boomer. But shout out to him too. But mainly shout out to Brendan Fraiser for hitting these licks at his F-56 and him kind of.
Yeah, it's just nice to see him as a lead, you know.
Yeah, and
So that's cool.
and it was great. You know, like that was
It's just a nice little movie.
I enjoyed myself
Yeah, it's
thoroughly.
just like a little slice of life beat down, you know. It's just nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Another one, thank you.
But I'd give it a 3 Angry Birds stars out of 3. What about you? Out of 3 Angry Birds stars.
I would give it 2.
2?
Because there's no, that would be the middle ground. Like, I guess, like, I would give it, like.
2.5? Or are you trying to go for, like, straight middle? You can
There's no middle in the Angry Birds. You just get you get the 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
that's it's a kind of cooked rating, but it sounds funnier.
Yeah, I'd
Angry
do a 3.
Birds, yeah, so I'd give it a 2, but, you know, I would land more like.
2.5, if that was possible.
Yeah, something like that.
I will act to make it easier for you. What about 10? Like, just make it like a nice
10?
whole number.
A 10, like a 7 or an 8.
Okay.
Like a 7 or 8.
I think out of 10, I do a 9, but that's why I'm doing a 3 in Angry Birds stars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
Like
closer. Like,
yeah, so I
liked it a
would
lot.
give it a 3 out of 3, I guess, because it would still be on the higher. It would still be the 3 Angry Bird stars.
Yeah, I'm just rounding up because I'd give it
Yeah.
like a. I'd give it if it was out of 10, I'd give it like an 8.5 or like
Yeah.
an 8, 9, an 8.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 7.
I'd give it like an 8, but out of Angry
7.
Bird stars, because it's just be fair. Out of 3 Angry Bird stars, I give it a 3. I got all the fucking piggies.
Yeah, because I've seen some shit where like, oh my god, this shit changed my life, you know. So that was,
that was a 10.
I didn't get like a oh shit, you know, like god damn.
I kind of got that, so I'd give it a definitely high.
Oh
rating.
really?
Yeah, I mean,
Because like this is how I put it. Like when I left Frankenstein, I had a completely different like oh shit, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, what they say.
You know what I mean?
Is
Like
better.
you
I
can
would
kind
say
of like
Frankenstein is better. So yeah, I'd
you
give
can
it
kind of
like an 8.
you kind of put it like you kind of have to put it against some shit, you know, like
Yeah.
that's the thing, like that with that feeling I got, you know, after I done watching that shit, I was like, oh shit,
Yeah, I would say that Frankenstein did give me a better feeling.
you know what
I
I mean?
did
Like,
say that this.
I
don't
guess
know,
I
this
look for
did-
that feeling, like
Yeah,
you know, I look
this
for those
movie
feelings.
this movie gave me a feeling too. So I enjoyed it a lot, and it gave me. A
No,
feeling too.
yeah, I know, I definitely felt something. You know what I mean? Like I was like,
Yeah.
this is nice.
I think I was basing it more off like which one I got closer to crying on, and I think this movie I got closer to crying on.
Really?
Yeah, that whole scene, with the old man at his old house is just like that shit always hits harder for me. It's just like it's all kind of puts life into perspective where like
Yeah,
it's like all we have, just life. We like how we enjoy it, what we do with it, and like that kind of stuff always just hits me harder. Like this old man he's not trying to hit one last hurrah. He's just trying to like kind of close up loose ends of his life and shit. Too.
yeah.
And like stuff that he regrets. And I think that hit really good for me. So
Yeah.
And I got
You-
closer to crying on this than I did Frankenstein.
I might say it with your chest, bro. Like if you feel that way, dude, just 100%. You know,
Yeah,
like,
no,
you
I
feel that way.
No, it definitely made me. I was like super close. It's
Let it out.
Yeah, like I was like it definitely made me feel that like a lot when that
Dude, I thought
was-
like the old couple next to us. I thought I heard somebody crying.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like that whole part where like the adventure he goes with the old man, that like hit so hard for me. I was like, damn, I was really close to crying. Like even closer than Frankenstein. I was really. It's like a minuscule difference, but definitely this one made me more closer to crying than Frankenstein.
When you see that motherfucker's eyes, when you see Jacob Elordi, there's a lot of pain in those fucking eyes, bro. Like
There's a lot of pain in his dick.
yeah, a lot of pain. You can see the pain.
I know you're right, but when he's like
You see the pain
forgiving
in his
him
dick.
and like him kind of just trying to understand, like, damn, why the fuck was I made? And why the fuck don't you?
Yeah, dude.
You made me and you don't fucking love me, man, bitch.
Straight bitch, bro.
Shout out to Frankenstein. But thank you for listening. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. So thank you for listening to the N3's podcast, brought to you by my ass, Anna Dress's ass, and Brandon Fraser's big ol' ass.
big ass gut.
Yeah.
This shit was like Sinners, bro. It ended like 8 times. Straight up.
Thank you for listening to the Entries podcast. I hope you have a lovely, wonderful day, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.